Hey, everybody, you are watching and listening to the We Are Rising podcast. This is your host, Andrew Benjamin, joined by my returning guest for this recap of Rising Landmark 14 and Sendai. Sam, how you doing, good sir?
Ireland's best. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
And unfortunately, we apologize for the tardiness, and I feel bad for everybody who threw their infants at the TV for the lateness. So my
Or booted
apologies.
their cats.
Yeah. No, this was infants. This was infant. I want to say I meant infant cats, which, oh boy.
Kittens?
No, I have infants. 128 bits and Cap'n both. Well, Cap'n helped throw 128 bits infant at the TV. So, yeah. So very sad. Very sad. Cap'n, I expect you to see the Furious, man. We gotta do an actual long review of it, man. So see that shit. See that shit. And if you're just tuning in, please leave a comment, all that good stuff, and also check out the short I did for the out of the theater reaction for the new action movie, The Furious, which comes out on June 12th. It's an amazing movie. Absolutely. See it. I'm gonna watch it 49 times. To quote some philosophers of our generation. And Tisan, thank you, and also thank you for sending me all that stuff up of the press conferences. There's a lot of stuff, and yeah, I appreciate you sending me all that stuff. Uh, oh, Gavin, it should be playing at your local theater. It's playing at my local theater. It's playing all over the New York theaters. But yeah, we're here to recap RIZIN Landmark 14 and Sendai. Before we get into the actual meat of the card, attendance. We have attendance sold out, or it was pretty darn close to sold out. 4,564 people in attendance. I make that as a great attendance number. What say you, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, GBO Arena is not that big, so packing it out is what it is, right?
I think it only holds about 5,000 estimated. I think. So, apparently, there's also another arena in Sendai, which I didn't know that. I just figured Miyagi was the one that people went to. But yeah, no, that is a good attendance. That is a very, very good attendance. I have not heard of any invitation tickets being given out like candy. Yeah. Oh, and Tisan says that yeah, they put 300 standing seats additional. So does that mean Tisan? Does that mean people who were literally standing for that long? I hope not. I hope they were not standing for oh my god, what was it,
7 hours,
5 hours or something?
6 hours,
Oh
including
god.
prelims, right?
Oh yes. I'm sure all of Ta Chan's fans were hanging from the Raptors.
I'm sure they were swiftly escorted out of the arena following his tragic loss.
Oh yeah. I heard it was like when the Knicks lost yesterday. I heard that
Oh gosh, yeah,
I heard that
chaos,
I heard that's what Ta Chan's fans did. They were overturning cars and chopping down
bedlam,
trees. Yes,
utter bedlam.
yes, just mass hysteria. Uh oh. Oh, okay. So it's like they stand and watch for standing seats, like in Kurikan, they have those seats on the upper deck of Kurikan where you have to kind of like look over the whatever. So it
They're
sounds like
kind of
that.
like benches.
They're kind of sorry.
They're kind of like benches, but like they're standing sections. But I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
have like rows of benches, right?
Um, they might unless excuse me, T-Son's really talk. So the way a Kurikan has it, the LA Kurikan, they have all the
Yeah,
seats.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but they actually have an upper deck where you look down and it's only standing room only. Like you'll have to look over the edge to see the show or the match or
Yeah,
whatever or the game.
jeez. The game.
The game. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, let's quickly, get through the bullshit. The prelim landfill stuff. So as you can see here, I have the results. We'll quickly go over them. Yusuke Iwaki KO Sho Nakaizumi in the third round via knee. Sho Cheetah closer to his championship road, I guess. Will
His
be
aspirations.
yes, yeah.
Champion of what? We still don't know.
Yeah. Beat Daichi, the prelim vet, I'll call him, Daichi Akahira. Koya Saito, um, an immensely much bigger man. When you watch that fight, absolutely destroyed Tachan and then caused mass riots outside the arena. And then Hayato defeated somehow by split decision, because I don't know what judge would give that fight to Yuasa, to Hill and Yuasa, he's on his way back to US, going 2-5. Good old Sam. Any thoughts on these on the prelim landfill?
Yeah, the landfill was landfilling. I can say that much. The finishes were cool, but the bad stuff was really, really bad. I mean, the kickboxing was you can expect, but the MMA fight to headline the prelims was particularly awful. And Yuasa was back to the US now with empty hands.
Oh yeah, so maybe we'll see him again in Bullet's corner for her next fight.
Oh yeah, returning back to what he does best.
Yeah. So I should have brought this up in the on the show. Do you remember when Valentina like came to Japan and she trained with Kana, and then Kana like lost her fight like badly after that? And then people were saying there was like some jokes around Japanese Twitter that Valentina maybe gave some bad luck to Kana. I'm wondering maybe she gave some bad luck to Yuasa as well.
I mean, I don't know how long Yuasa's been with her team, but like watching that, I know MMA, coaching MMA and fighting MMA is vastly different, but I don't understand why or how Yuasa ended up like maneuvered his way into her corner. She's like a championship level women's fighter, right? So I'm wondering what the connection is between those two, because it is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now if you even talk Aniki, great YouTube channel, Aniki MMA, just did a interesting preview of UFC White House this weekend. Also is not a fan of the kickboxing prelims, and he's more of a rising glazer than me. Probably more of a rising glazer than you, I would say, Sam, right?
I'd say it's 50-50.
Okay.
Depending on the day.
Okay. I think we did come to the agreement that like if they just didn't have kickboxing, they just had MMA, it would be kind of like easier to stomach, probably, right?
Yeah, I mean, we said this on the previous show, right? Low level kickboxing is infinitely worse than low level MMA. Like, you can put two like shit cans in MMA together, like they'll have a bit of fun. In kickboxing, it's just harder for that to happen. It's like a technical fest, but they're both shit. So, like, I don't know. In MMA, you get more nonsense and silliness, which I like.
Of course, we gotta have him chime in. J Wolf says the jumping knee KO for the first kick fight was incredible. None of these groups were even watching. I mean, it was good, J Wolf. I mean, I don't know what to say because the skill disparity was just like even if he didn't get that KO, he was just destroying his opponent. Iwaki was destroying his opponent for 3 rounds. It was clearly such a skill disparity that it was not interesting for that reason. There's skill disparities in kickboxing is a lot more harder to watch than like skill disparities in MMA. I feel like I don't know what you feel about like.
Yeah, I know. Definitely, it's more apparent as well because like in MMA there's different things fighters can lean on. Like a fighter might be getting beat up in the striking aspect, but they might pull an armbar out of their ass. Like in kickboxing, it's hard to fall back on something. There's less skills.
I also bring up I'm gonna you'll get happy for this like Yaman. You can see you see Yaman like how he fights, being a former kickboxer and how he stacks up against like someone like Kanehara, who you think on paper Kanehara should absolutely mow through him, but no, it was just it became a battle of willpower near the end of that fight, and Yaman he had more heart, more fortitude to finally finish Kanehara, and yeah.
Man has fought the same in kickboxing since his debut.
That's a bad example. No.
No, but I mean, like you can attribute Yaman's success in MMA to the fact that he's fully like immersed in the world of MMA.
Yeah.
He's training MMA daily. Like he's doing jujitsu, he's rolling with gi, no gi, whatever. He's doing kickboxing still. Like that's like a proper kickboxing convert compared
Mhm.
to Taiga. Maybe it's apparent to spot the difference.
Super Anime King, thank you again for joining. Always joining, man. I really appreciate you always joining. Switch to Muay Thai and it'll be far more entertaining. I don't know. You think if Ryzen, okay, so Ryzen used to not do, they've never done Muay Thai, but they've done those,
Their
like,
their kickboxing has elbows for a point.
Well, remember when Nadaka used to be, they used to have Nadaka rules where they would allow elbows?
But they weren't like officially labeled as Muay Thai. I don't think it was like standing bout, modified custom rules.
Yes.
Or whatever.
So I don't know. I don't know if Muay Thai would make them more exciting, and I don't know like what JMOC does with that. I mean, they have Muay Thai fights in Japan. It's not like they don't, but I don't know. It's also most of the guys who they seem to get for these kickboxing stuff are just pure kickboxing or even shoot boxing guys, and then Muay Thai is just entirely different, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if Muay Thai would really fit Ryzen.
Especially not big glove Muay Thai.
Yeah. Falling Star has an interesting question. He wants to know our opinion, gentlemen, and you could call Sam a gentleman, but you don't have to call me that. Falling Star. Why not for the English broadcast have post talk shows like for 30 minutes to build a program for the English language Pac-Man video? So normally I know that Michael Schiavello and Damien Brown kind of do a pre thing, whatever preview beforehand. For the post fight stuff, they didn't really. I guess they've done it for kind of not 30 minutes, but they kind of done them for maybe 5 or 10 minutes after the last fight. But that was when they were in person. They were via Zoom or Line or whatever they were using here. I'm not opposed to that if they do something that would be something that they could add to the Ryzen.TV channel, maybe. I think. What do you think about that?
They do something on the weigh-in show, which is essentially a preview while the fighters are weighing in. Post-fight stuff, when they're on site anyway, it's always been kind of like Schiavello recapping. Yada yada, this happened, and Damien Brown going, yeah, that was great, and then they just kind of swiftly move past it.
Yeah, that was great, mate. Did you see how big Yachi's back was, mate?
Yachi's back is just fucking huge, mate.
Look at Isao's thighs. Look at that, mate. They're so huge.
They sounded a bit tired this event, I will say.
It was, and Ike pointed out, and I was like, I was watching the show. I'm like, I was like, Shiva usually has an energy, but every time a knockout happened, be like, oh, and he's out. He's out.
I think it's because they were delayed, which I hate watching stuff dubbed audio, not dubbed, but you know what I mean, audio with a delay, commentary wise.
I always thought they're in the same room because aren't they from the same city in Australia?
No idea. I think Damien Brown's in Melbourne. Don't know about.
I just assume that everybody. So this is just my bad geography. If you say you're from Melbourne and then you say from Sydney, I just assume, oh, okay, you could just walk right over there. That's just how bad my.
Australia is a pretty big country, man.
I know. If Australia exists, because to some people it doesn't.
Controversial topic.
Yes, yeah. Super Enemy says bring in a bunch of Burmese left-way fighters, put them in some gloves, and offer 1,000 show, 1,000 win. They'll fight for their lives for that extra 1,000. Yeah, they never done a left-way, and I don't know if I don't know if they want to just bring over some Burmese guys just to headbutt each other in the prelims. Doesn't seem like a thing Rise would do. That's something Knockout would do. I feel
Knockout or what's that thing that Fight Circus did Blob Tang fights on?
Yes. Oh yeah. I guess they kind of did something like that. Blob Tang did. And I know that. And remember, oh god, Kohei Tokeshi did a lot of left-way stuff as well. I think that stuff was in Japan, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, some of it looked like stadium shows in Thailand.
But, okay.
I'm sure there's shitty like bingo hall shows that are going on that like allow that way, like custom rules bouts.
So actually, here's another thing I also want to point out. Do you remember? So RIZIN, they don't seem to really be diving into like the kind of like the I'll call them the alternative striking things. We've only seen three was it? Yeah, three bare knuckle fights, I believe. Remember also Takanori Gomi as well had that one bare knuckle fight a few years ago, and I haven't seen anything like that since. None of the big promotions do left way or really Muay Thai in Japan. I mean, let's remember K1 had to actually change their rules because there was a Muay Thai guy, Buakaw, who was fucking up everybody. So yeah, I don't know. I think RIZIN is going to stick with, unfortunately, with low level kickboxers, unfortunately, with that. And of course, T-San got the RIZIN 42 poster right here. And it's going to stay up, hopefully. He'll stay up for as long as I can, until I get a new poster, maybe.
Archuleta, Inoue, Asakura, and Motoya.
Yes. And surprisingly, 3 of these guys have UFC dreams. One of them does not. So
Motoya.
Only one of these guys I've never heard talk about UFC ever. I've never heard Motoya talk about UFC. I just don't know. Like, I get maybe he realizes his own limitations as a fighter, especially after this about this show. We'll talk about that. Same way I'm making want to clarify. He said, put left way fighters in kickboxing or Muay Thai matches. I don't know. Not opposed to that, not for that.
Like landfill is always going to be landfill. Like you're making the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah.
No matter what, I feel.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Sam, you're gonna love this question from J Wolf. How about we expand from just 4 divisions so we can have MMA prelims instead of kick, Muay Thai, left way fights? Save those for the Dynamite return events.
Yeah, and just stack the prelims with a bunch of foreigners that nobody in Japan cares for instead.
Yeah, in fact, actually, the prelims are never foreigners; they're always local talent anyway.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't make sense anyway.
There isn't like a sea of talent waiting to be scooped up and shoveled into RIZIN when they inevitably expand. So, like, I don't know what you expect.
What Pancreas do the expand do all the other stuff when it comes to stuff? What do you call it?
Like Pancreas act as like a Silk Road from Japan to the
UFC. Yeah. Oh yes, we'll get to we'll talk a little bit about some of the extra stuff. T-San, maybe middle of the show or after. What do you want to do for like the announcement stuff, Sam? You want to talk about that in the middle, or you want to do that like after we just go for the results?
We can do that after if we get through these fights quick enough.
We should. Anyway, we're gonna start with the main event. Top down. Hiromasa Ogikubo lost the championship to Makoto Shinryu in their second clash together. Not gonna lie, I really thought that Ogikubo was gonna just do Ogikubo stuff. Shinryu kind of Ogikubo'd up until that the downward elbow into his forehead just split him open, and that basically sealed that entire fight and gave Shinryu the decision win. Any thoughts on this result, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I thought it was a decent fight. I thought it was a fight that was, defined by those fine margins in the third round with the elbow from Shinryu to cut Ogikubo open. I thought it was a closely contested grappling fight, closely contested striking fight. I thought Ogikubo had the edge with his boxing. He was kind of really putting the pressure on Shinryu, something I haven't seen from Ogikubo in quite a bit. It was good stuff to watch. I mean, Shinryu, like, I'd say Shinryu had a little bit of an edge in the grappling with the dominant positions, right? Because it was like a backwards leg lace in the first round, and he held the position for 4 minutes or so, banked around.
Yes. Oh yeah, he did a leg lace. Yeah.
Younger, athletic guy.
The duck unders as well. Remember, he got like 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah, but I thought that first round, I thought, okay, he's gonna gas himself out, trying to go for the finish and holding the back and all that stuff. And this, Ogikubo's going to pick up round 2 and 3. And no, it really didn't happen. It's really I don't know because usually the Shinryu's like he's like gunning for that first round finish, and he kind of like fucks himself up for the rest of the rounds that we saw with the Torres fight. I mean, the first Okikubo fight as well. So I mean, listen, man, you gotta give credit where credit's due. You know, Jose Shori Torres might be the best coach right now in Japanese MMA.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a high bar, clearly, when Takeshi Izumi and Ueda-san coached half the fighters on this card.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And then I think Shinryu did some training at Fire's Flow, I believe, with Shinryu. Oh, with Torres, I think. Right?
I know Shinryu has had relations with Fighters Flow in the past, but I'm not sure how much he did for this camp. I think this camp was purely his own, like, garage gym and ATT. It was split between those two.
Yeah. And I mean, it was so. I mean, here's the one thing I'm going to just say at the end, and I thought it was almost the way that they kind of did like the post match promos. You almost thought that like Okubo was like retiring and like never fighting ever again. It just that was like, oh, you know, I'm here to pass on the torch, whatever. And I'm just like, bro, sounds like he's retiring. I mean, obviously, I don't think he is, but just this was all like retirements. There was no like, oh, you got me this time. I'm gonna have to get you next time for our third one.
I think when he was handed the mic, he said, Makoto, you're really strong. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's a continuation from the, like, whatever, you know, the Super Rising 3 press conference, like, oh, Makoto, shut up. You're trash, punk, whatever. Like, so maybe the story with Shinryu is done, but you'd expect Okikubo to carry on, right? Like,
yes,
get another fight at the top of the division. Like, he clearly proved that he can hang.
Mm-hmm.
Still with these young, like Shinryu's only 25, 26, right? So
yeah,
it's impressive that he's making fights so close still at his withering old age.
Just Bleed fan, who's the overseer of the RIZIN Fantasy League tournament, which is a lot of fun to do, particularly when you're winning. So congratulations on Captain on making your way up to the top.
You're not having much fun with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. When you're losing, it feels really bad, really bad. But apparently, he said that the main event was the biggest upset of the card, and yet another title changing hands to a significant underdog in RIZIN this year. And also, poor 128 bits. Okikubo heard he bought him on RIZIN Fantasy, and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Make 128 bits cry on with the pick." There was definitely what is it? Oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, this is so we have in terms of title changes. Let's see, we had for this one. If you want to go back, Nazimov beats Satoshi. Get the title.
Was
Gustavo
not a bigger underdog versus Nazimov?
I would have thought.
I would have thought
was Gustavo a bigger underdog, or do you remember the odds?
Like if I made the odds, I would have made that line fucking wide. Like this fight, like I favored Okikubo coming into it, but I never would have like placed him as a minus 600 or some, you know, crazy stuff like that.
We got some shorty lore. T-San says Jose Torres enjoyed visiting Sendai. In a bullet train, he ate his station bento and went on with the sushi restaurant that his fan invited him to. Sorry, Sam. I feel like you're clenching your teeth trying to be professional.
I don't care what Shorty does. I just think the gimmick is like overplayed. You know, like the cute foreigner who loves Japan. He's handing out stickers and he loves Gengar, and it's like, I mean,
imagine if he came out dressed as Gengar while coaching.
I mean, he fucking came out dressed as the Power Ranger. So like anything goes at this point. Probably come out in a onesie, you know, just fighting. Can I fight in the onesie? No, Shorty.
So I guess we could ask. Do you think he'll get his fight in Hiroshima? Do you think he's done enough? He got Shinryu a belt. Is he worthy enough for a shot in Hiroshima?
Do I think it'll happen? Yeah. Do I want it to happen? Most definitely not. I mean, they could plug him into that Hiroya fight, right? Mm-hmm. He's gunning for a fight with Ito, which I don't think I want to see anything on this world less.
Superman King has a statement. The more I think about RIZIN international expansion, the more I know how limited their options are really due to the rule set. The only real option they have to do a lot of events that draw in Korea. I mean, yeah, you want to get a milk toast RIZIN show, in Hawaii where they can't do anything, right?
But I don't think it's like Hawaii. I think they can sneak some soccer kicks in, but like mainland US, I don't think Ryzen intend on visiting there anyway. So it's not going to be a major stopping block, right?
Yeah, but no, Hawaii still goes by the unified rules, and I don't know. When I talked to Toby Misech, he said that Hawaii's become really backwards of MMA. Where like before, like it was a hotbed, and what promotions were welcomed and different fighting things, boxing, kickboxing, all that stuff.
Well, where was the place that Kid used to fight in Hawaii?
Are you sure it was Hawaii? Or was that Guam? Are you talking about Rumble or? Wait, are you talking about King of the Cage?
I don't think
so. No, sorry, not Kid. I'm sorry.
Lawler had a couple of fights there. Mayhem Miller had a couple of fights there. I just don't know the name of the promotion for the life of me.
What was that? Maybe that promotion, International War Crimes, will be the one that
maybe that's Ryzen's goal and take it to the West.
Yeah. T-San has some more Torres lore. He visited a Pokemon shop there and found a picture of Cozy had visited there before and said, "It's a small world." It's 128 says, Shorty's the type of person to go to Hiroshima Memorial and hand out cards.
Shorty's the type of guy to go there and just like be dressed head to toe in Pokemon gear.
Here's the funny thing. So I've been to the Hiroshima Memorial. First of all, it's huge. It's a museum. It's a giant park. And when I was there were these school children. I think they were reading something about what does Hiroshima mean to them, whatever. And it wasn't just like one school. It was like a whole bunch of schools that were there. And I could just picture him just going up to all the school kids and just hanging out stickers dressed as Gengar while they're trying to talk about the atrocities of Hiroshima, the Hiroshima bombing.
But what's even worse about it is that the fans aren't approaching Shorty. He's approaching the fans.
I didn't notice that. Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you want a picture of me? Yeah, let's do it." And the fan just didn't the fan doesn't understand English.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm in a picture now. I don't know how I'm going to get this picture, but
well, he has a Japanese YouTube channel now that actually has Japanese subtitles, I think, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't think Japanese fans have discovered it. It's tanking at like 29 views a video, but
no. Wait, am I getting? Is it?
You could be ratioing Shorty Doris.
Am I really?
You could be ratioing Shorty Doris with the views.
Oh man! Oh god! Oh that makes me really. I mean, it makes me both sad and happy because if he's not getting views, but I am like, oh no, he should be getting more than me. Anyway, it looks like they're going to do Laramie versus Shinryu next. I don't know what Laramie did to his leg though. Well, actually, no. I heard him in the press conference. He said he rolled it, and then he heard something pop, and then. Well, first I thought he injured his leg doing that rolling thunder thing, and I'm like, and he didn't get up. I was like, oh god, he tore his ACL or something. But okay, that didn't happen. But I guess that's what they're gonna do. But probably for New Year's Eve, I would have to guess they're doing that. Maybe Super RIZIN 5 as long as that injury is okay, not that bad.
Shinryu said he wants to get back in there ASAP. So
yeah, but there's no way that he can Laramie. I mean, especially with that whatever happened to his ankle, he'd be, it may not happen. I would say. New Year's Eve is highly more likely, I think.
That's in 6 months, another 6 months.
Yeah.
Well, that is a pretty hefty sit-out time for a RIZIN fighter.
Maybe they'll get. You think they would give? Maybe they could give Shinryu one of those dumb non-title fights, perhaps.
No, it depends on the opponent. But maybe they put him on a landmark just before New Year's Eve. Maybe the Miyagi show in. What would that be? October?
Oh, they're going back to Miyagi again?
Oh, no, fucking Miyagi. Chibi?
Chiba, yes, Chiba. Yeah,
Chiba.
That's and yeah, T-San, I know you brought up that Seguro Ni is the one who outed that the Chiba show. So yeah, it's possible. I feel like that show is gonna be loaded up with black belt Japan guys because
Not.
they have a school there in Chiba Matsudo. So like kind of like the opposite of like we got all the Sendai guys for this show. We're gonna get a bunch of black belt guys on that show, which would be hilarious. Because that's where Shinryu used to train. Um, but I mean, would you say at this point would you be looking forward to Laramie and Shinryu?
Yeah, I think that's a good fight. I would have been looking forward to Laramie versus Ogikubo more, just based on the fact that I think it's a closer fight, and I think Laramie presents like Shinryu beat Ogikubo. Don't get me wrong; nothing I can do that can take away from Shinryu's win. But I think Laramie would have beat Ogikubo at his own game, which I would have valued more, and especially in a title fight. I would like to see that fight, but I'm equally excited to see Laramie versus Shinryu. I would favor Laramie there.
Can I say I would either or I'd be happy with either. I just think Laramie is just an interesting stylistic matchup, and I according to some people he's not nobody's talking about him.
Oh,
So
yeah. Nobody's talking about this guy. We should still get him to the UFC, right?
yes, he should hopefully and if the gentleman even saw my interview, he said that UFC's kind of like not in his is not in his eyes anymore. Is not in his future for whatever reason.
Good for him, man. Like, if you're a foreigner fighting out in Japan, I think you should follow the Laramie style.
I think though
he needs
to do a lot more like kind of interaction stuff because I think he's so awkward and so redneck that it kind of it would. There's people who embrace it, and I think he would be so awkward that it would work in a weird roundabout, like Kafaro. It would be like an inverse Kafaro, where like okay, you clearly see that Kafaro's like really leaning into everything.
Well, Kafaro's killing it, but like I
like the Karumi dance. Oh no, not the was it Walnut?
Kana.
It was Kana. Okay, yeah, like doing that dance, and then kind of like that weird awkward thing at the if you watched Jose's video where him and Shinryu all had like they all not confronted but met up with each other and just like just Laramie's just weird kind of it's a weird genuineness that really stands out. Just his persona, I guess.
Yeah, he said he's staying a week in Japan after this fight, so we'll see what he gets up to. He was training with, not training, but he met up with Hagiwara. Just like a really, really odd picture, but
I wonder what those two would be talking about.
Laramie's Japanese levels don't sound too good because following the Kana dance, they did like a video of them like watching it together. Kana would say like arigato, and then it pan to Laramie like arigato gozaimasu.
Oh yeah. What was it? Remember when he beat Soya? He said, "I just beat your boy." So, remember he was like, "I don't know how to pronounce your name or something."
Name. Yeah, that was a kid. He was like the schizo Laramie. Like,
yeah, that's schizo Laramie. Like and that was the one where he did the scream. The
scream.
Yes. He got this one. He did just the thing where he just stared at the camera.
Yeah, he got really close. Really close. It was disturbing. When he beat Soya, it was like a jubilant victory celebration. It was expressive. It was emotional. And he got on the mic and he was like, "The boss man Shingo promised me this. Shingo, you're the fucking man." So he owes a lot to Shingo. Apparently, he also thanked Bara, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Now we just gotta get his brother in. We gotta get his
TJ. I think he had a herniated disc.
That man's always getting injured. I think he also like injured his leg or like something last year as well.
He was scheduled earlier in the year on like one of those Canadian regional shows. I think he got a bad injury.
Yeah. He also said, and T-Son's right. He also said Laramie wanted to show up for New Year's Eve because it's a big event, and he said Laramie himself, like 120 bits said that he'd be ready for October or November. And
New Year's Eve.
Yeah. And also T-Son says for the Chiba event, that November Chiba event, athletes from the area like Akimoto, Takagi, Soya, Kanda, Pancras Hamada. I am seeing so much of that guy on my feed right now. It is I don't I don't know how this guy suddenly just became a thing on MMA Twitter, but
He's like a meme now on Japanese Twitter.
that's what. Okay, yeah. Um. So yeah. Expect guys like that. Uh. But and as for Ogi Kubo, do you think we'll see Ogi Kubo fight again this year?
It depends. That cut was pretty bad. Probably gonna want to have some like family time or whatever.
Mm,
Maybe he gets in on one of the shows before the end of the year.
yeah,
Maybe the landmarks in preceding
I do.
months to New Year's Eve.
I still think they should do the whole, rotating all the flyweight Grand Prix people. I know him. I know it'd be interesting to just him versus Zulu. I know I'm gonna get a little bit of hate for this, but listen, him versus Ursan. Feed him, get easy win for Ogi Kubo most likely, and Zulu just because of that history that those two had. From
Yeah, I mean,
UFC.
yeah, the tough on flyweight. I mean, you could matchmake it pretty easily right now if you want to
It's so easy, yeah.
Shelf Laramie and Shinryu for that's a done deal. You can
Hmm.
do for number one contender Alibek versus Yukito. Put that
Hmm.
together. You could do
Hmm.
like an unranked, I'll say, fight Carlos Mota versus Zulu. You could do Horoya versus Urson, Shorty versus Urson.
Why don't we do J Wolf what he wanted? Ogi Kubo versus Mota.
Oh God, yeah, but no title implications.
I mean, no, obviously not. No, no. But yeah, flyweight is eating good. Among some other fighters on this show, also who are eating good. We'll get to them, but and I guess that kind of just leads right into Yuki Motoya, Tony Laramie, and basically, did you hear the scores? All 30-26 for Laramie.
So
Not
what
even
round was 10-8?
30-27. Sorry.
What round was 10-8?
I thought they all. No, I think the what was it? I mean, yeah, sorry, 10. Yeah, 10. I thought it was 10-6. They gave it to him.
10-6.
I thought I heard. I thought I heard all the numbers add up to like. Yeah, I thought I heard Roku, which is 6.
Yeah, so 30-26 is what you're saying.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So that would imply that one of the rounds was scored 10-8.
Okay, yeah, I can't do math. I'm shitty at math. Yeah, so
round one, I guess he drops him in round one.
he dropped him. Well, that wasn't even really a drop.
It was like an off balance, yeah.
Yeah. And then like he defended, I think, every takedown that Motoya tried. And even clinch Motoya. He was in control, outstriking. I don't think there was really a point where he was really even out grappling because he didn't really grapple that much. Laramie. He didn't need to really. But yeah, it was basically, yeah, a 30-26. Just total domination. Nothing else to say. That Motoya. I picked Motoya because I, for some reason, thought, okay, maybe the dog biting antibiotics will have an effect. Obviously, that didn't, and in fact, may have even given an extra strength for Laramie. I mean, what do you think about this fight, Sam?
Dogbite seemingly played no factor in this fight, thankfully. Laramie looked in firm control of the fight.
The dog probably is an awful lot worse, to tell you the truth.
Dog probably had to go to the ER.
And they put down the dog, I heard.
The dog got rabies.
Yeah.
But Laramie 1, 2,
and 3. They found
every
the
round.
dog OD'd on Monster Energy.
I think Laramie's a monster guy.
If he is not, there's nothing. If he's either Monster or Rockstar. I'm gonna say Monster.
Rockstar. I'd lean Rockstar. But
okay.
Yeah, I mean that was a really impressive performance for Laramie. His boxing looked crisp, wrestling just so strong. Motoya was no chance of getting him down. His initial sprawl was beautiful.
Oh yes, yeah.
All the grappling attempts perfectly.
I don't think Motoya even got one. Well, I guess what would be considered a significant strike because even Laramie was defending everything.
Laramie's rolling with the shots, and he had that like Rampage Jackson like alternating hands guard. It was like fucking beautiful, and his combination striking looked flowy, looked crisp. He's fighting like Cesar Chavez out there. It was quite something. It's probably Laramie's best performance against RIZIN Vet 40 fights or whatever.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm a big Motoya fan though. I hate to see him lose. Even if Laramie was gonna win, I would still hate to see Motoya. Yeah, and 120 bits. Motoya went 0-8 on takedowns. Did you see that website, by the way, that was tracking like the stats for the
Yeah,
fight?
I was curious as to who's actually doing that, who's behind that, because the stats are accurate. I double checked on one of the fights, and then I just assumed for the rest. But I wonder who's dedicating their time to do
Yeah.
this.
Do you? Is it? Do you think it's possible? Could there be like some sort of weird AI thing that's doing it, or do you? It has to be a human who's watching this.
There's
Some
so
weird
much on
autistic
that site.
human.
Like, there's so much on the site that I like. Okay, like, where are they finding these people to document all this?
Tapology
Then,
can't even get the
yeah,
times for the fighters for these shows, and
or like the names or the nicknames are like they don't
the
update the
gyms,
results. The
the
gyms.
gyms. You hear that, Jay Wolf? The gyms as well.
But I have a feeling if it was like AI, it'd be behind some like shitty paywall. Like the fact that it's available freely makes me think it's some like love of the game passion project or whatever. But I mean, maybe there's some more information online that I'm unaware of.
If there's somebody, do you remember the name of the website?
SofaScore.
SofaScore. If anybody knows who runs SofaScore, please have them DM me. I'm very interested to talk to them. Because this is also, was this the first show they've done, or they've done previous shows?
They've done every RIZIN show.
That's
every main RIZIN show.
You'd think maybe once RIZIN.TV came along, maybe that's how they would start doing that, because then it's easier to watch and there's kind of something. But
then again, who's like, I love RIZIN, but like I'm not a big stat guy, but I'm not going back watching every fight of every show and documenting the stats. Oftentimes fights go full 15 minutes. Like, that is a lot of time you're dedicating to documenting stuff that could have happened years ago.
I know it's and yeah, I got the website right here. Hey, Bellator, I've heard that. Yeah, it's
finished, and in the finished section, there's a list of it all up.
I'm stupid. I can't figure out this fucking
you see
thing.
Finished.
Oh, there it is. Finished. Okay. Oh, okay. There it is. Finished. Okay. So yeah, look at all that stuff. I think even Hafid in the chat was like, wait, he was even surprised by it. So he didn't even know about this. So like, look at that. Yeah, they have ground control, total strikes, strike by position, where this is like amazing. This is amazing shit. This is really like great stuff.
High level.
Yeah, look at that. 8 takedowns, attempted success 0. While I'm sorry, I was wrong. Laramie had 2. He went 2 and got 2 and 2. Look at that, and
he had a couple of reversals as well.
Oh yeah, okay. I wasn't counting that, but whatever. Yeah, look at this total control position that Motoya had 40 seconds, and then Laramie 224. So yeah, this is an amazing website, and I don't know, between this and Verdict, I don't know how, there's so many good websites out there. I can't keep track of them all. Did you use Verdict for this one, by the way, Sam?
I used Verdict, and something crazy that happened. I picked Laramie KO, right?
Yes.
So tried to get a little bit of XP. I played the KO card, and I checked my friends list. And Damian Brown is like soaring ahead of me on the XP. And
he's a fight analyst, so it makes sense.
He only picked 4 fights. I picked the whole fucking card. I got every fight right, apart from Akada.
Oh, okay.
And the main event, actually. So 2 fights out of 9 or so. Damian Brown picked Akada decision.
He did? Wow. Okay. J-Wolf, Tapology is getting more wrong every time I go there. It is I'm almost embarrassed for them, how wrong they are about so much stuff.
I don't know how they haven't found some like weep to like do all this yet, because like surely there's somebody who's like, I love Japanese MMA, and like they dedicate their time to this, because there's like people doing it for the Russian scene and like the the Estonian MMA scene, like the Bulgarian MMA scene. So like surely there's some interest for the Japanese side of things.
So I'm going to only guess that this is in Europe. Is Sofa Score in Europe?
I have no idea.
Okay, because I see. What was that? What was that? I just saw a U somewhere put in someplace where we don't put U's, but so I'm assuming it's European related. But okay, well, I mean, good on them. Good on them that something like that exists. What was that? Speaking of feed, inject Motoya versus Laramie into my veins. Well, hopefully not the antibiotics that Laramie was taking. We don't want you to be injected with those. But yeah, I mean, so Motoya, you know, what I wrote down for him, I thought versus Zuo or Ursan or Alibek or Soya next is, you know, again, we talked about before, those could all be good fights, all rotating the Grand Prix people stuff. And I'll do it for you, J Wolf Mota as well.
Motoya versus Mota could be interesting.
I think he submits Mota. I mean, yeah, I think he submits Mota.
Mota's got that BJJ black belt, man. Didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I know. Kenny Perez also had it as well.
I think Soya should fight that Korean cat. What's his name? The fellow who beat Joe Rai.
Oh God, no! I think he destroyed that kid. Lee, or is it Lee?
Lee versus Soya. Like, give me that.
Yeah, actually, I heard that kid he got injured.
Oh, really?
He was supposed to be on a Road FC show recently, and he had to pull out because it was for the flyweight title. I remember now. He got injured. It was his I think he injured his orbital, or something with his eye. He got some sort of eye injury.
Well, quick recovery.
Oh yes, yeah.
I think he was that. There's a big fight brewing between him and Shinatsuka. They're going.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Listen, you know, after Tomizawa, listen. After what he did today, if they did that rematch, I would not be too opposed to that.
Who? Shinatsuka and Daichi?
Yeah. He's calling for that fight.
Oh no, I don't want to see that again. Like, we've already seen this twice. Like, Shinatsuka KOs him. That's all you need to know. That's all.
Tomizawa now has confidence. He now has confidence in himself.
Confidence now has like a fluke up kick KO.
Yeah. Fire's flow. He's got that fire's flow. He's finally acclimated to fire's flow energy.
I don't know about fire's flow, man.
We can give out an award who best represented fire's flow at the end if you want to.
Yeah, I've still my mind.
And Hafid saying that it was such a great fight, cage side, Rising cage side. Rise Octagon side. Yes. 1,000,000 miles per minute constant engagement. So yeah. That must have been really fun.
Laramie pushed the pace, man. Like, there's not a dull moment in that fight. Like, pure domination, honestly. I would say more dominant than the Soya fight, but of course, you know, he finished Soya, so there's that. I would like to have seen Laramie fight with a bit more urgency. I thought he could have finished Motoya. I know Motoya's a tough cookie, but when he jumped him on the first, he kind of backed off after a little bit. He didn't really pump everything into the ground and pound sequence. But maybe he was conserving his energy. He didn't want to gas out. You know,
I think he said, yeah, he did say so. He said something like that in the press conference, in that he was worried that the antibiotics would do something like that.
Yeah. So that's understandable. You know, he's gone for the finish before, so I don't think it's like a mindset thing or anything.
Jay wants to know why we keep matching Moto with grapplers when we said the best match is Moto versus Zulu. Zulu's also a grappler, Jay Wolf. I don't know if you know that. He has like about 7 or 8 submission wins on his record. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, plus also he lost to Ito, who's a striker. Wouldn't you rather see him against a grappler? Because he'll probably get chinned by someone who's like a superior striker, probably. Hafid says his flyweight matchmaking: Laramie Shinryu, Motoya Sulu, Alibek Ito, Soya Lee.
He's stealing my shit.
Yeah.
Well, I know I didn't want to see Motoya Zulu. I think he plugged Mota into that place, but other than that, that's everything I said I wanted to see.
I feel so. Well, I would only say no to Alibek Ito because I
You think
fear
Alibek
how that will
just
go.
grapple him?
It would almost, yeah. I feel like it would be just 3 rounds of Ito just being held down.
I mean, Alibek was like Alibek can bang when he wants to bang. I will give him that. Like the Soya
Yeah.
fight, he did not have to
Yeah.
stand and trade with that little gremlin. You
Yes.
know, like I think he'd be more willing. Like maybe if Ito cracks him, he's going to turn to wrestling,
I
and
don't
then it
think he's been.
becomes a.
I don't think he's as Dagestani pilled as the rest of his brethren who train with Khabib.
And I think his boxing's quite nice.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
Let's have it. Let's see.
I think because he's also still young in his MMA career, so he hasn't been forced to do like what those guys just tend to do in their fights.
It's not a rinse and repeat with Alibek. You know, he offers some uniqueness as opposed to his Dagestani brethren.
Yeah. T-San says about Hamada, the reason why his popularity is that he broke his contract with Pancras. Okay, that's where I recognize him. He was a guy who went to go wild champion. Was it while he was champion? I think. And then he fought on Breaking Down. Yeah. He was he broke his contract with Pancras. And his championship belt was taken by showing up on Breaking Down by hiding himself as champion, pretending himself to be a nerd but strong. So that's that's I thought I recognized that name. J Wolf says Motoya Oikubo trilogy too soon. Yeah, too soon. I'm assuming you're being serious, J Wolf, but I think it's too soon because what was it? The last one was how many years ago? Then
6 months ago.
And the most recent one was
the most recent one was only 6 months ago. So
yeah. Unless like a Grand Prix happens, well, if they ever did another Grand Prix again, I say just put those guys like in the first round so that they can just like
get it out of the way.
Yeah. And Hafid, he has his matchmaking thing here. Let's see, Sabatel versus Inoue versus Telenov, winner of Telenov and Orota, and then Solcho Kim versus Temerov. Is bantamweight?
Yeah, he beat Fukuda.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain is. I'm getting all my O's mixed up. So I'm like, okay. Old guys.
Probably do Ando versus Joji Gato, right?
Maybe.
If he beats the shemale hooker allegations.
Yeah, 128 bits and 7 versus coked up Ando.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of all that.
Yeah,
you've seen the stuff, right? Apart from the seriousness, you've seen the shemale, hooker,
I know,
playing in Nando's butt stuff.
I know. I shouldn't laugh, but it's just, just have him being high on cocaine and doing all stuff. I don't know. It's just fucking freaky. It's
freaky. I mean, I wouldn't have expected from a more suited guy. If it was if someone came to me and said, Sam, there's a RIZIN fighter, and during a coke binge, he invited shemale hookers into his home of residence and said, do stuff with me. I would place my money. I'd put it all on Black. I'd put it all on Ando.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong about that. Sabatel. Sorry.
Maybe Fukuda as well.
Maybe Fukuda. No, he's too busy in the woods hunting elk. I don't think he has time.
Throwing his spears at fish.
Yeah. You don't have time for butt stuff. And shemales. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do about Sabatel, man. I don't know.
Kashimura player.
Maybe Kashimura player. Yeah. I don't unless Oda knocks out the guy in a minute or something. Maybe you can then.
I don't think that cursed guy is wrestling. Which I know is crazy to say, but I don't think he's a grappling based fighter. So maybe we just see Oda Matt return him for true.
Yeah. Oh, probably yeah. Or you know what you could just do? Just wait until the end of the year when Inoue is all healed up, and then you could just do Sabatel then, and then Inoue will win and take the belt back from Sabatel, hopefully.
Yeah, but what would they rescind the Sabatello's essentially booked for that Hiroshima card, right?
I know. I
Like
know.
I don't think they can pull him out. Like they're gonna have to put
Yeah,
someone
no.
in. But I
Yeah.
don't know who. I don't know who. Like
Hey,
Kashimura, I would put him in.
What's Juntaro Ushiku player doing now? Can he go back to bantamweight?
He got his Twitter hacked.
He did?
He got his Twitter hacked by some crypto shit.
Oh god. Oh god.
He was very vocal on his second Twitter account. He was quite angry.
Actually, J Wolf, yes, that's not too bad of a choice as a Shoko Sato one.
Oh, Sato, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if Sato's available, yeah, do that.
And
That's the name I had in the back of my mind. I couldn't think.
T-san also says Shin Aoki recommended Kashimura player as the one who should take on Sabatel player.
Yeah, I don't mind either of those guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we don't have much to really talk about with this fight, so I mean, it happened. It existed. Taka Kenshin missed weight by absurd amount of pounds. What was it, like 3 or 4 pounds? 5? Like
I don't think it was that much. I think it was like a half pound and a half.
I think Isha had the best analysis of him. He looks like he's both on roids and is massively overweight. It's like a combination. Like his body doesn't know what to do with all this mass.
He kind of has the Akazawa build, where it's like, okay, why do you have Gino? You're 270 pounds.
Yeah.
Like that kind of way. And like he has like an ab board down there too. Like it's real freaky stuff. I mean, like what does a pound and a fucking half mean to someone who's already 300 pounds and fat?
Mm-hmm.
He seemed apologetic after missing weight, but
am I wrong to think that he's a better brother between the two? That like I'm starting to like him more than Sidario.
Like I mean, yeah, but like I don't think it's a high bar. I think
No,
both
it's
of the
not.
brothers are like fat pigs.
They also just seem like massive assholes, but what it seems like Taka Kenshin might be less of the asshole. Kind of, maybe.
Seemed apologetic at least, which is more than I can say for his brother after any of his 300 controversies. But
I liked what Cena. Did you see what Cena said? He called Taka Kenshin fat piggy.
That's what I called him.
Oh yeah.
Great minds think alike, Senna.
Also, Hafid, you do not have to confirm or deny this because Shingo basically said it when they did the when you guys did the weigh-in thing. But I could tell with Shingo that he was incredibly disappointed when both Haga and Taka Kenshin missed weights, and I also apparently blew a gasket as well. I don't know what that looks like. Bara losing his shit. I don't know if he like ripped off his tie and just like threw it at their face or whatever.
Par started clotheslining people backstage.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see the post fight video for this? What was it? The post fight comments.
But Bar's interview.
Sorry, I mean for this fight between Taki and when they on YouTube on their YouTube channel, the post fights.
Yes.
See, everybody was praising Ryo Sakai for going forward with the fight and for going forward with martial arts, even though like his family was like against it and stuff.
Yeah, I think he said that he's thankful his mother gave birth to someone who can fill a heavyweight body.
Yeah,
which is, I don't know, maybe less said the better there.
Well, I will humor you, Geo Wolf. We're not talking about an hour for it though. We'll be Taka Kenshin or Akizawa, or as J Wolf calls him, the deep guy in the 4-man mini.
The deep guy.
The deep guy. Not gonna lie, that's funny. That is funny.
Super fan of Japanese MMA.
No. I'll give the deep guy. I like that. You could just said you could have just said the red steroid guy.
Yeah, you could have said the fat guy, but it wouldn't have narrowed it down much.
Yeah. Can I tell you the truth? I put down my notes. I don't care. I really don't care. But if you held me and my family and my cat at gunpoint, I would say just go with Akizawa only because he didn't miss weight. That's the only thing I would say.
Yeah, who did Akazawa fight?
Um, doesn't one of them have a Isn't there like one opening? Isn't there like a buy or one opening that a GP?
Yeah,
Thought there was.
there's uh, fuck. There's Ueda, there's King, and there's another guy, but I can't remember who.
I can't remember who either.
Oh, it's the other brother, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the other brother. And actually, 128 Brit says that brother versus Matt does pique that piques my interest too as well. But you could do that either as a GP or just like a single fight, and I think that's what. Oh, okay. Hafid has Ueda, Sudario, King, and then the +1.
Yeah, I mean, you got to plug Akazawa in there.
Yeah. I could see them though putting in Taka Kenshin and just doing the Sudario match like right off the bat.
What if they? What if they just say fuck it, 6-man GP, Ryo Sakai, you're coming in too, bud.
Oh please, I
Get
would
like
much prefer
Kenshin
that.
in, get Akazawa in, fuck it, like do it all.
Uh, CST's here by the way. I'm assuming that's you, Izzy. Behind the wall. Messaging. Was he plenty of heavyweights in the world, and Ryzen keeps these two on their roster? I don't know. Ryzen feels like just a guy they bring in to lose. He's not really a roster guy, really. I wish he was a roster guy. To tell you the truth, he's immensely more entertaining than most of the heavyweights. And Super Anime King says should have done a welterweight or middleweight tournament. Plenty of great ones worldwide, and they choose heavyweight as their GP. Yeah, worldwide. That's the thing. But again, yeah,
you can't do a welterweight or middleweight tournament with a bunch of foreign talent in Japan.
Yeah,
like it's not the 2000s anymore. Like you need, if there's no Japanese people you can throw in there as like a national representative, Japanese fans aren't going to care. And you can put in like Tenya or like Yambo 165 Saika, but like you got to be realistic.
So yeah, this isn't and we saw what happened at the heavyweight Grand Prix when the way it went, all foreigners, nobody cared.
Nobody cared.
Izzy says we need King Edoc Polo.
I don't think
do you call him Ed Polo King? Do you call him Edoc? What do you call him?
King Ed.
Yeah, King
Ed Polo. Polo
yeah.
King.
K.E.
King Polo Ed.
K.E. could also be a cool name. But yeah. Anyway, this fight happened. It existed. Hafid, you can thank me for booking this a year in advance. Here's what you can do. Ryo Sakai, 7 years ago. Take a guess who he fought 7 years ago, Sam. Just take one name and take a guess. Who did he fight in? I'm sorry, hold on. I can't do math. Hold on. Never mind. I'm ruining the surprise anyway. So let's see. Oh wait, yes. About 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, he fought Shrek Sakine in 2013, if you can believe that. And that was his second fight.
Deep cage impact.
And then they fought again 7 years later.
The long-awaited rematch.
Next year, you have to do the third match in RIZIN.
Do you? I mean,
well, I don't know. I think it's Shrek is only doing those Roman things though.
Isn't Shrek fighting in like Roman? Like doing these like weird they're not even, they're like shoot. They're like fixed fights, like worked fights.
Remember the Tapology just had them all as like these fights are fake.
The last Roman event that they did, they had like 7 fights, like grappling nonsense, whatever, like a load of gay shit. Every single match got flagged for legitimacy issues.
That is not even a Lash. Not even a Lash gets that.
No, a Lash will have 1 or 2. A Lash will have 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. But like Roman, it's all fake. It's all fucking fixed. It's like worked rings fights.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Super Amiking says he wants to see Satoshi doing 170, and Yes, Izzy wants to see Yamauchi and Ryzen. Yeah.
I think that's Phil CSD. I don't believe that's Izzy.
Oh, that's not, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I wrong naming you.
You're dead
Or
naming him.
dead naming. Um, J Wolf's going crazy with sending it in, but yeah. So my apologies. My apologies, everybody. Am I canceled now? Am I canceled? Yes, I am. Probably.
You didn't say the Polish slur, so you're fine.
Oh,
Right?
okay, good. Okay. It's Phil. It is Phil. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
so
I know.
sorry. I am so sorry. Um. Anyway, oh yeah, we're so. Oh yeah. Speaking of missing weight as well, that trend continued. When how much did Kai Haga miss? It was again by like 2 pounds or something.
I think it was point 0.5,
Oh, okay. Oh, it
500
was less.
grams.
Okay. My brain is thinking kilograms, but if there's any champion on the regionals who I don't think is ever should ever be rising worthy at this point in the near future, is got to be him. Unfortunately, no Grachan supremacy.
You don't like the King of Grachan?
No, I'll say this: I love seeing all the fat Kaga photos that were going around social
Yeah.
media.
Can I give you a bit of lore here?
Yes, please
The
do.
the 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 fat Grachan King profile picture that's currently bestowed upon 128 bits was actually a bet between me and him. He comes to me, he says, Sam, there's no way Ryo Sakai loses tomorrow. And I said, yeah, okay, I'll bet you. If Ryo Sakai loses, you have to put this fat Kai Laga as your profile picture. So he obliged, thankfully. But that's
Let's
the
see. I
story
want to
behind it.
find it because it was hilarious. What 28? Maybe if I put in if I put in oh, there it is. Oh,
He looks beautiful.
it looks realistic. Also, it doesn't look like bad AI. It actually looks like real. Oh man, oh, it's hilarious, fucking hilarious. Um, yes, Hafi, this was a black on black crime, unfortunately.
Brack on Brack.
Yes, Blacku. I guess
Oh,
yes.
okay. Yeah, smarter feed.
Yeah, I mean Baynoa. Remember he got that knockout, and well, he knocked him down badly in that first round, and referee didn't even end it
Out of
somehow.
first 10 seconds, King of Grachan went cold, like completely unconscious, but the
Yeah,
mat woke him up. And
yeah,
he was about his wits then. He kind of scrambled out. He rolled over to that top sprawl position.
yeah.
But like Noah Bay hit him with the fucking, like, I've never seen someone land a single strike apart from like a jab or whatever, like something like a head kick that much
Mhm.
in a fight ever. Beno
Mhm.
timed him with that head kick, and every single blitz attempt, bang, 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 bang. It was like 7 high kicks by the time the fight was over. In
Yeah,
the finishing sequence, he landed 3 successive high kicks. The King of Grachan just didn't think to address it.
yeah. I
I don't know what's
mean,
going on there.
yeah. Actually, Hafi had a great point. The first seconds were both the same. Literally, just like yeah, just the second round ended the way it did.
Maybe since Bisping and Hendo, the first, I don't think even the second. I don't think I've ever seen someone so insistent on circling into the power side of their opponent ever. It was like Kai Bilal Haga had a magnet in his head, and there was a magnet in the left foot of Benoit. They were just drawn
But
together.
also let's be honest. I think it's fair to say he's not a good. He's not. I don't think he's a good MMA fighter. I really don't think
Benoit.
he is. No, no. I think Haga. Baynoa. Here's the thing. If Baynoa's chin was better, I think he would have a much better record than like. I think he could have beat Saika honestly, and
You have to look at his losses, right? Like
yeah,
the losses aren't like Benoit was technically dismantled and put away in the third. Like it was like it's just like whenever he loses, it's dead shot, or it's like the most boring fight you've ever seen.
yes, yeah. Uh, if you look at, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say Cedric Manhoff is exactly the
No, not a
pinnacle
fan.
of
Not a fan of Cedric.
no, not at all. But if you just like Joe Patrick Usami, and then Koji Takeda, Yamasu one, I'm not counting that so much. And then obviously the Psycho one. The people he's lost to, he's been basically
Do you
he's
Sammy
either
stuff?
sorry?
Do you Sammy stuff is the worst.
Yeah.
I feel like Usami's a good boxer. He's a good kickboxer. Like he's not a bad fighter, but he like the shot that he landed on Beno should never be like registering him fully unconscious, fully cold.
Yeah, I was Hafid says that I think Beno just lost to Usami and Yambo because they're both good fighters. I don't know. I would Yambo.
Usami's a nothing burger. Like he's decent for like RIZIN, like these kind of like this like rotation of 155ers. He's fine.
Yes. Yeah.
Then Yambo's like a kill shot guy, kill or be killed. So like it was always like an inevitable feeling that like if Yambo lands a shot, he's gonna win. If Beno lands a shot, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
That kind of way.
Yeah. When Usami's able to strike, that's when he's his best. But if he's going up against a grappler, or something like that, it's yeah. And Usami's still developing. Yeah. Hopefully he gets that win at Breaking Down this weekend.
Yeah, who's he fighting on Breaking Down? Is it?
He's rematching Hosokawa from the New Year's Eve show
for the Bangaichi event. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, 120-bit says that apparently Bilal Haga wanted to fight entertainingly to make up for the weight miss. Did he say that, or is he just
I think he said that somewhere, but I was surprised that like when Bilal tried to mix in the wrestling, like he was completely just Beno would put it down the head, and it's over. He's not getting in on those hips.
Yeah, when you hear somebody has judo, their backbone is judo. Judo backbone is okay. They teach judo in Japanese high school, so almost it's a difference between like saying like, oh, like if you have like if I have experience in baseball in high school versus like I don't know, college baseball. So I don't know where this guy. I don't know what exactly judo experience this guy has, but we're not talking Aaron Wolf or I don't know Ronda Rousey level type of
He was hip tossing Yachi, man.
Oh, sorry.
He was hip tossing Yachi.
Oh, sorry. No, didn't Yachi get him over? Remember in their fight, didn't Yachi get the
maybe he did
in their one?
The king of Grachan had a successful judo throw. I remember it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not denying.
It happened, man. It happened. You just need to admit it.
Okay, I admit it. Andre Reynolds says this was Fight of the Night.
Yeah, I think so, but like I don't think there was like many contenders.
Yeah. I have a contender. I think. I don't know. I'll try and make a case for it later. What was I gonna say? But I mean, so I was writing down stuff for Haga. I wrote down Pancreas by accident, but I meant to say get ready to learn Grachan, buddy. That's what I think they should do for him. So
you think Haga's returning to the motherland, his castle?
I think so. Yeah, defended against some Korean guy, 3 or 4 Korean guys. Make it 5.
Maybe you should go to Gladiator and try achieve double champ status.
Oh yeah. Who's the champ? Who's
Fuck knows. Yeah. Absolutely nobody.
Yeah. Listen, I think that Benoa versus Yachi could be a good fight. And I'm not opposed to seeing that. I'm surprised it even hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, it seems like something RIZIN would have done already, you'd think.
Yeah. I was even trying to think about his losses. I'm like, I know he got submitted. Was it Yachi? And no, it was Takeda who had submitted him. So I was like, yeah, I think Benoa Yachi. That's a fight. Again, it hasn't happened, and I'm not sure why. That usually would have been the first fight that Beno would have gotten. knowing how Ryzen sometimes books. Do you think would they do Beno versus Saku? It's like the kickboxing guy versus the grappling guy.
Maybe like this is an evil idea, but if Nozumov returns from that
Oh,
knee surgery, reconstruct or whatever, he's ACL, he comes back down to featherweight. They're like, oh no, because it's a lightweight. Sorry, yeah, maybe they put that together if they would really want Nozumov to get a KO win.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, if they want to get Nozumov. I mean, yeah. I know that's a horrible. I'm not saying what you're saying is horrible. I'm just saying the thought of it is horrible. It's just that would be a brutal fight. But yeah, you agree with me, Kaga? Like no more Ryzen for the time being.
No.
Missing weight and
I like when he shows up because it's like the meme and like he's like a funny looking character and he doesn't fight too boringly. But like I don't think the results are there.
No, and also missing weight as well doesn't help.
Definitely not.
Were you surprised that they were like, oh, I wonder. I know I lied. I said we wouldn't really talk about the weight miss, but I'm just like for this show, it's like, oh, okay, they're gonna just let these two weight misses go ahead. Well, has this never happened before? We were like, I can't see Hagiwara being like, yeah, let Abijah, let it be just regular fights. I don't know.
I think they were. I don't know. I'm not sure how much the piggy missed weight by, but I'm pretty sure Haga was 0.5. So like, it's not a significant amount of weight. I think JMOC is like JMOC are pretty anal about whether or not a fight goes ahead.
Fucking fans are anal, man.
The fans as well, but like I think JMOC is the final say, and they're like, okay, he missed weight by like a fucking like a strand of hair. Like let's let this one go ahead.
I'm sorry for maybe because the other one had the heavyweight was Grand Prix implications. Maybe that's why. Also, I was just surprised that 2 weight misses on a ride. We're getting a lot of weight misses lately, a lot. And this, you think like, oh, it's going to be the foreigners always, but no, it's the Japanese guys that are missing.
I mean, the most egregious weight miss I've ever seen came at the hands of a Japanese guy. Tanya like missed weight by like fucking like 7 kg.
Yeah,
like weighed in as like a middleweight. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Isn't it ironic that they're putting up him against Johnny Case, who's also missed weight twice? Ryzen does that. They do that. I noticed they do that a lot. Like, remember Juan and Kleber? What is it? I mean, this. By the way, poor Benoa, 2 guys who he's fought and they've missed weight as well. Remember Johnny Case also missed weight against him?
Yes.
So yeah, I noticed that Ryzen tends to do that with fighters who miss weight when they invite him back. They're like, oh, let's put the 2 weight missers next to each other. I think that's a funny thing. Hafid wants to know how Beno versus Nazimov, how that fight played out. It would have been brutal, man. I see no way that Beno wins at all.
Like Nazimov would like drive his shin through his chin. Like it would be like bad, like a bad knockout.
That knockout would probably set Benoa's MMA career back by a million years, and he would not. I think that'd be worse than the Osami one. I think.
I mean, that's some shit like Verdict would be posting to promote upcoming Rising cards in like 3 years.
Yeah, they would tag Daryl Lokoku instead. Instead of, because they're like, oh, Black Panther, and
who remembers that time Ilkam Nozimov fought Kai Bilal Laga?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
They put in Dotback instead. They're like they get the Caucasians all mixed up.
Did you know that Sarah Kubo walks out with her husband?
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Oh, T-San has something interesting. He says that Tenya is obligated by 2 times a week to show his weight scale in front of Osawa's owner of the gym, one of the days every Friday. So okay, so that's
seems fat phobic, fat shaming. It's like a weird like public ritual, humiliation ritual.
Why do you think Tenya didn't get that shit, but Haga got like all the fat shits. Not that saying that like missing over 0.5 pounds.
You think it's a race thing?
I don't think so, but it was just like, well, you can't do that. It doesn't. You can't make Taka Kenshin look fat.
Well, let me say something. the reaction to like Kalpal Alhaga, quote unquote, blowing weight by 0.5 grams, and like Abijah coming in by however much he did, has been met with much more hate than like Archuleta missing weight. Just for, you know,
You think no? Everybody, I feel like Archuleta
oh,
now is on the shit list.
like
Archuleta player.
Archuleta was getting targeted hate. Archuleta was like, "Ha, you fucking fatty, go back to the family mart, fatty." But like Abijah was like, I seen some like pretty crazy shit on SNS that day.
I think also Abijah didn't help because he was going to Combini's and eating Sando sandwiches, egg sandwiches, and I don't think that helped his cause. Didn't Archuleta? I'm trying to remember. Didn't wasn't one of the fights on short nose though that Archuleta missed weight for? Was it Shadalayev maybe or Clever? I can't remember which one, but one of them
He
was
didn't miss weight for Clever, I don't think.
okay. And then one of them, he said he ate sushi or something and got sick or something. Which
Well, the most egregious was the maybe not egregious, but like the most like notable one was the Asakura miss on 45, right?
oh yeah, well because remember the whole hype thing, and he was coming like fuck, I'm gonna fuck up whatever, and then yeah, and all that yeah.
He was
Actually,
caught
it was
in
exciting.
5 rounds.
Yeah, but that was his most exciting fight in RIZIN, really. Looking back at it. What's funny, but says that Tanya should miss weight again by 10 kilograms for pure aura. He would probably get kicked out of Osawa's gym if he did that. And T-San says Sakaki Bar blaming very hard everyone at the rules meeting about missing weight. It seems Sakaki Bar prefers, like Laramie's case, a catch weight if any reasons may cause in advance. Yeah, RIZIN does a lot of catch weights, or they seem to have no problem with it. So, yeah, it's yeah. Catch weight is the way. I guess let's see. Oh, I've lost my thing. Oh yeah, I know what's next. On to next was probably the real fire night. Yachi versus Isao. Right, Sam? Wasn't this fight of the night? This had to be, right?
This was amazing. From start to finish, it drew me in. It made me glued to my screen.
Here's what I remember most about the fight is was it Sheer Velo or Damian Brown who kept commenting on Isao's thighs. That is what I remember most about this fight.
Yeah, Brown has a weird fixation on the male body. Something. I mean, the fight itself didn't have much going on. It was kind of like a control fest from Isao, right? And Yachi kind of just doing his unk gimmick.
I mean, 29-28 for Yachi, excuse me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I thought Isao, I don't know. I thought Isao won, not by like some sort of weird, some like pure domination. I thought he controlled it. I guess they gave it to Yachi if they're doing the 3Ds. The thing with the I think he cut Isao, like a little cut on his eye with a strike.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm not sure how it happened because they didn't even show it in the replay.
The damage was so insignificant. Like, I feel like.
Meanwhile, the Pitbull, what was it? Pitbull's fight where he was like
Pitbull Nomura.
Yeah, where he was just bleeding buckets and damn, there was no damage given for that.
He was cut like in 7 different areas. It was like one of the worst like blood baths I've seen in RIZIN yet. No damage.
So I mean, I guess that's the only thing I can think of. There's really nothing else that like would have. Oh, also I'm missing something. Does anybody? I don't know if anybody wants to. I don't know. Was there anything else? I don't know. I have really nothing much to say about this fight. To tell you
This was the salt of the night, the salt award.
This is the salt award. Yeah. I mean, that's not a non-prelim fight. Oh, T-Son said something interesting. He said that Yachi said in the interview his fight money never dropped until now. Do you think Yachi's gonna? Okay, so remember I also said that Yachi was doing this thing with like.
The guy in judo. Yeah.
And I was thinking about it. I'm like, that kind of makes sense. So I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if you heard that New Japan is now being controlled by Cyberfight, which owns Noah, and one of the other promotions. I forgot DDT.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things that Noah likes to do is they brought in like Mazukatsu Funaki, Josh Barnett, Shinya Yoki for like these like pro wrestling matches. And I'm like, that seems like something they would do as like a one-off type thing.
Like Yachi versus someone in New Japan.
Yachi versus Aaron Wolf in a pro wrestling match.
I don't know what the audience for that would be. Don't know who's that appealing to.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of like reverse. What do you call it? Reverse like freak show fight with the pro MMA guy going to pro wrestling type thing.
Yeah.
Well, I saw. Yeah, when I went to a Noah show in Japan, it was Shinya Yoki versus. I think it was Funaki. I think it was Mazukatsu Funaki. So.
Aoki does a lot of pro wrestling. Very short tights.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Yachi's kind of looking at the lay of the land, like I'm clearly not as athletic and as I hate to say it, good as I used to be. I mean, well, I'll be honest. I thought that Yachi was. I did not picture Yachi getting out grappled by Isao. That was not on my bingo card. I thought that Yachi was going to dominate, but I don't know. Yeah. What about this Isao guy? Is it what is it? Time to better learn Pancreas, dummy?
It's
Buddy, sorry, not dummy.
Instead of get ready to learn deep, it's more so next time we have a Miyagi show, we'll call you Bud.
That's what I also said for the notes. Yeah. The discussion for this is it can go quite deep. No, obviously not. Anyway, this one I think we'll have a lot more to say. Tomizawa versus Rui Kato. Supposedly now retired Rui Kato. I don't know if I buy it though. So this was an up kick, right? Because even in the replay, I'm like, I couldn't even tell like how it happened. It was almost like a
his head down. He tried to split the guard.
Yeah. Okay. I saw that, and then
his chin like fell onto
Tomizawa's
heel.
Okay.
And it was just like the force of like his like chin colliding with the heel. I think it was more so, right?
Yeah.
Than anything.
Okay, yeah. This wasn't like the Chizuru Suzuki like axe kick or whatever. Like, oh, okay.
No, because Suzuki faked the triangle, which made Karamov posture up, and then he like an axe kick. It was like an axe kick from the bottom. It was terrific. Like that was, I think that was intentional.
Yeah.
Here, I think it was just like Tomizawa like doing like little brother kicks off his back.
Yeah.
Just one of them land on the shin.
He just fell, and like then Tomizawa like obviously saw the opportunity, and Rui Kato kind of tried to get up, but he couldn't, and then
yeah, it was a weird one because he was dazed, clearly dazed, but it took like Tomizawa like 30 seconds to finish it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I think they had a different level of striking. That was made apparent from the opening bell.
Oh yeah,
Ricardo did good to work in the wrestling, I feel, but like Tomizawa was quick to adapt and like get out of these positions, and it wasn't like a situation where Kato would just double leg him, Tomizawa falls on his back, they played a guard game until the round bell. Like it was a back and forth grappling fight, and Tomizawa worked out of some tough positions.
Yeah,
it wasn't stagnant and dull for a little bit, you know.
Hafid says Rui Kato rebrought the fight. Appreciate him laying it, I guess, literally on the line like that. So yeah. And also says the event was over in 4.5 hours. Rui just flew by. I wish all events could be like that.
Rui Kato had a lot of sponsors.
Maybe not New Year's is Super Rising, but I wish every other event could be 4.5 hours.
Did you notice that?
Well, sorry.
Rui Kato had like fucking heaps of sponsors on the shorts.
Yes, I did notice that.
Surprised me.
Yeah, so it is quite. I mean, we'll talk about someone who has apparently a very powerful sponsor who gets booked despite his record, I guess you could say. But yeah, listen, if you got major ass sponsors and they got the red phone, the Barra, yeah, listen, you'll get in. Uh, did you see his Instagram posts about the retirement?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
No
Um,
comments. Ooh, that makes it more serious.
I wish him the best, all the best in his future endeavors, but I just hope he's better at that 9 to 5 than he is at MMA.
How much? I say 2 years. He's on breaking down again. Within 2 years.
Breaking down. Didn't he kind of burn that bridge?
Is there ever? Can you really?
You can't burn bridges at breaking down.
Yeah. The
No.
guy who remember the guy who originally burned his bridge, Toshizo. He's finding the woman now and breaking down this weekend. Remember that whole thing?
Yeah,
And
I
Yuki
do.
explained that whole thing. He
Yeah,
got like
I
the
do.
physics surgery,
I
and then
do.
like the RIZIN thing. He lost his lone RIZIN fight. Now he's back on. Yeah, you can't break. You can't.
Well, Mecca as well, right? Mecca's still around those breaking down guys, and he like had that like crazy like press conference thing.
Yeah, but that was more. He more pissed off Ensign with that. And I think he still have Ensign, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, he was like forced to apologize.
Yeah, you can't. Here, the only you can't burn bridges with Sayaki. I will say to a point with Bara even, and breaking down. Pancreas, they may be a little bit better now. You could probably burn bridges with them though. What was it? Who's the foreigner who overstayed his visa? Remember that? And that they canceled that fight. That he
Oh
was
yeah,
that guy. Um, I'm pretty sure Shuto you can definitely burn bridges with. I feel like out of all the regionals, they're the ones who would like. I mean, they did it. Remember who's the Nishikawa? Remember Nishikawa was
oh god, that whole situation.
that whole thing.
That
Yeah.
was a load of shit, man.
So yeah, so it is yeah, so it is yeah, I don't think Kato is. Maybe he's taking a break, letting the heat die down.
He's a
So
deep
yeah.
level fighter. Like I don't want to bash him because he didn't do anything wrong, and like Hafid said, he came out entertaining. He came out
Yeah.
to bang. But
But we
like
can't deny that, and Hafid, well, we're gonna be blunt. There's some guys that are just made for deep. They're not rising level. Or shouldn't be rising level. At
yeah,
least
and but like I don't think Ryzen intend on booking this guy again, even if he
yeah.
won. Well, maybe if he won, because Tamazawa has that name value. But I think this is just like it's a Miyagi. Let's have some fun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, also, if he has all those sponsors, though,
Yeah, could be some. Could be some.
so, oh, 128 bits has the answer for us. They drilled that up kick and fires foe, so it's completely intentional. Yeah, that does seem like a fires foe move. By the way, one for a fires foe so far on this show. So 1-1 they are.
Let's go.
Tisan says that Tenya said on the Jobin show that he was an elementary student. He stole a senior student's motorbike and drove around town. Police captured him, but because he was underage, he was not. He was kind of not guilty.
He was kind of not guilty.
Guilty
Kinda.
only half guilty. I think with Tomizawa, you said you don't want to see that Shinosuke rematch, but he's pulling for that, man. He wants that match so bad. He's been calling out Shinosuke. He called Shinosuke a bitch for like just going on commentary and not like actually fighting any real MMA fighters.
Like it's such a waste of fights for both of those guys. I feel.
I think, but do you think? Sorry to interrupt, but so do you think that
Yeah.
they gave? Okay, they're gonna let this fight, settle. They presume Shinosuke wins the against the Korean guy. You now have a story of two former kickboxers who have beaten more MMA type fighters. And do you think that that Ryzen will be like, okay, that's the VTR that these guys have beaten MMA fighters and now are going to face each other as MMA fighters?
Yeah, but they fought 2 times already. What's the need for the third when the skill disparity has been made so readily apparent in both of their fights from early? Like, I think across their 2 fights, Shinosuke's dropped them like 5 times. Like, I really don't see. I think it's a good story, does it need to happen? No. I think it's better if we move them in different directions.
Who do you think would be a good one for Tomizawa?
For Tomizawa, I was going to say Urson, but
Yeah.
that happened.
Who did I put down for? Let me see if I can find my notes here. Did I write this down incorrectly? Did Tomizawa said he? No. That sorry, that was in a way. I fucked up my notes. I'm trying to think right now off the top of my head. Do you do another kickboxer into MMA type thing, or would you just give him like an actual MMA fighter?
Depends on the level of skill of the MMA fighter.
What about like a Carlos Mota type?
That's a step up. I don't mind that.
Not necessarily Carlos Mota, but like someone of that record and that type of.
I mean, anyone who'll sit and brawl with the guy, I think will make for pleasant viewing.
I think that's still the thing about him. I think if you put him up against somebody who's like, I mean, you can see what Urson did to him. So I think if you put him up against someone with that grappling type of experience, I think they're gonna wipe the floor with him.
Like he had a crazy fight with Joe Hiramoto.
Yeah. I'm trying to think also like would Soya, would a Takagi Soya be too much?
I think Soya probably mixed in the wrestling. We see how he did John Dodson.
See, that's the funny thing is that he doesn't use the wrestling though. Well, I guess he did use it against Ali Beck as well. So, okay, it was him. Okay, so I wrote down my notes correctly then. Titan says that Tomizawa said in the post-fight interview for entertainment fight, he wants to fight Cozy in the Osaka Dome.
I don't know how to break it to him, but I don't think he's getting on that card.
I don't. Yeah.
That's like when Katie Perez called out
Noeru
Chan.
Wasn't there no? Man, it's really hard. So it's gotta be someone like, I don't know, who really has like, who doesn't grapple, kind of just strikes. Would Ito be too much?
No, Ito will kill him.
Okay, yeah. See, this is why I don't get paid the big bucks to book RIZIN, because I would immediately fuck up.
I need a spreadsheet of talent so I can.
Who actually has a contract in RIZIN and who doesn't?
That's the thing, right? So
who is one-offs?
Vince Morales, Bantamweight.
Oh my god! Hey, listen, what was it called? The Asakura Economic Circle. That might come.
The Asakura Economic Circle.
It's still one of my favorite phrases.
That's a good one.
Now this was my fight at night. Naoki versus Kuroi. This fight had everything. It had grappling. It had wrestling. It had a guy getting knocked down. Had a guy almost getting submitted. Had a comeback, and then a great knockout. I absolutely love this fight. This fight was amazing. I love Naoki. He is my favorite slow fighter. Like, unironically, he's legitimately like.
He doesn't fight like a slow fighter, which
I know
already makes me love him.
And he was a mid kickboxer anyway. It was so funny. Like his kickboxing wins are like against Taiju Shiratori, which is like always a 50-50. And I don't want to say no names, but lesser, like the Vitor Toffanelli type guys that just pop up when they want to give the Japanese guys a win.
Yeah.
But yeah, Naoki he's really fucking good. I love Naoki.
He's fun. And he from the position, like Kuroi got it down with ease, like no resistance, double leg. Like he transitions to the armbar, from a different ground position, from half guard over.
And he added belly down also.
Belly down. I thought it was good. The commentary team thought it was going to snap. I thought it was going to snap when I was watching it. And he stomps out of that.
Yeah.
And he breaks back on the feet. Really good. When they broke the clinch, really good strikes off the break.
Yeah.
Lands a big, massive knee against the cage. Kuroi's done from that knee. Big ground and pound. It was a
Yeah.
real fast-paced fight. I think it was over in like 2 minutes, was it?
It was like this is gonna be aging me. Naoki reminds me the way he fought like this was like Joe Zon, like and I should say early UFCs, but like
Joe
I think
Daddy?
Joe Daddy,
Joe
yes,
Daddy, Joe Daddy Lozon, yeah.
yeah. Joe Lozon was like he was the type of guy that would have these fight nights and just like one round he would just like it used to be so good. Oh my oh no, you're not gonna like to hear this. Uh Sam. Naoki said in the pre-fight interview, Takao Ueda did donkey guard many times in Zest already, so it was not new in the Tokyo Dome, Otoko Matsuri in 2025 May.
So this guy's been like arching his back for like years now
Yes.
in CST.
Well, also, this Zest didn't have no ground and pound rules. So
Yeah.
I think if you had your hands on the ground, you couldn't get struck.
God, this Ueda guy is like a real character, isn't he?
But I think my theory is correct that he's just a nice coach. He's not one of these. He's not like an ensign or Tokyo Tribe guy. Tribe guy.
Chonan. Rio Chonan.
Yeah. Or Osawa. He's not breaking these guys down.
I think that's the issue. That's what I had it written in my notes regarding the Okada fight. Especially there's issues there that need to be addressed.
I think there's many issues though with Okada that are they're not Fighter's Flow related.
Exactly, it's not limited to Fighter's Flow at all.
Yeah. By the way, 2-1 now Fighter's Flow on this card.
Let's go.
Yeah. Man, listen. Do you think Naoki is getting up there with like one of those like a Kubo or Yama type where he's okay?
No, not Jesus, no. He's a fun guy, but we have to consider that Kaisei Kuroi is a terrible MMA fighter. Can he develop? Can he blossom? Maybe. We just need to keep on booking him, right?
Yeah, it's so funny because here's the Naoki's in his 30s, but Kuroi is 24. So were you talking about Kuroi being developed? Or are you talking about Naoki?
I was talking about Naoki blossoming into like a kickboxing blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But Kuroi, like we can't assume that he's on the level of a Kubo Yaman off a Kaisei Kuroi win.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I was trying to say.
T-san, do you know why he goes by the Joker and that whole persona, the whole mask face paint thing he does? Does Naoki ever said like why he started that? Yeah, so listen, I'll say this. I am so far on the Naoki train of just okay. I look forward to this guy's fights every time. He did say he wants to have a revenge match against the two guys he's lost to, Ashida and Mitsui. So I don't know. Are you for the revenge matches?
I'm up for it all. I just want RIZIN to book this guy. Take the walkout as well. I didn't mention the walkout.
Yeah. Oh, someone
walkout was fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I think Lenny said that it wasn't rehearsed.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Well, how does that compare to Umeno's the Umeno Yavai walkout? I love that.
Umeno's like coach just like walked out in the I can't remember the name of the traditional clothing, but then like the camera like panned in.
Yeah.
Like unnecessarily, that was that made that walkout.
T-san says that Ueda said that Ueda. Oh, okay, I see. Ueda has never blamed pro fighters, famous pro fighters, but blamed. Wait, hold on. Sorry, T-san, could you say that again? I'm a little say that again.
From what I read, Ueda doesn't go hard and doesn't blame the pro fighters who are in his gym, but he goes harsh and blames the youth fighters in his gym.
Oh, I see. Really? Okay. T-san. I thought 9 Internet was like some 4chan. Some
9gag.
9gag. Go and check 9gag for Naoki. Is Kuroi RIZIN worthy? Or is it get ready to learn deep, buddy?
I don't fucking care what that guy does next. Just
get ready to learn Miyagi. We're back here, son.
Is he from Miyagi?
Yeah, right here.
He's on like the
right
ESL
Miyagi,
list.
Japan.
He's in the ESL list. We'll call you when we feel like calling you, pal.
Mm-hmm. And the final fight, the one that we are all looking forward to talking about.
So
Someone's always have to
ironically,
go.
the one I have the most notes about.
I know.
Interestingly enough.
Funny enough, same with me. So, but yeah, Akata. Oh, I guess in a way, clean KO of Akata.
Fuck.
Akata tried being a grappler for 3 rounds, did not, was not working out well. Pretty much was getting lit up by Inoue, and then third round, hands down, boom, walkout. Could have been a
Oh, it
walk-off
was
knockout.
brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coffin nail wasn't even like connected with like the outside of his fist. Like it wasn't like a clean one, like a Sergio Pettis.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was a brutal, brutal KO. Like the issues of Akata like extend so much beyond like the association with his gym and like his antics before the fight, and there's so much like a need addressing with that
Credit.
guy.
It was a little bit less. It was more. He was more subdued. More subdued than I guess. They didn't even call him Playboy. He's not even going by the Playboy thing anymore.
The moniker. I mean, the commentary calls him Playboy, but I think he dropped it.
Yeah.
Because like that was associated with the face paint, the dyed hair, the black rose stuff.
Yeah.
What made Akata, what made Playboy was his risk taking. His wildness. He was entertaining. Like he fought loosely, and he won two of it. Like he arguably won two of the RIZIN fights that way. Like he fought crazily. Like he'd bring it to them. He didn't try grapple. He wouldn't try stink it up. He wouldn't try hump them on the fence. It was standing and trading with them. He brutal calf kicks. Really compromised Full Swing's leg, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah. Full Swing had the grapple with him, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. He had grappling exchanges with Full Swing. He looks like he's doing like a bad impression of a grappler now. Like how he thinks a grappler should fight in MMA. It's like,
oh yeah, Brown was just like shitting over his obvious takedowns and all that, and easily telegraphed. Sorry, obviously telegraphed takedowns. And his striking wasn't there. This guy was in K1 at one point, and like
Crush, yeah.
Well, sorry,
using Crush.
Oh, okay. It's still at least it's still something. At least it's still adjacent. And I'm assuming he must have trained with, despite how bad of a coach I would think he is, he must have trained with Hiramoto sometimes. Must have learned something.
Well, Hiramoto brought him into the camp for Asakura.
Yeah.
I don't know what Hiramoto saw in the guy, but like clearly they've done work together.
Yeah, and now he's fucking hated by everybody.
He burned all the bridges.
He's Fires Flow is where you go when you burn all the bridge. I guess that's one place we can go if you burn every other bridge. Fires Flow will just say we'll accept anybody.
Yeah, but that's the issue, like they instill this weird mindset, this like risk adverse style, like no takedown threat, grapple for as long as you can. Like as soon as the constant grappling stops, a calorie loss in like round 3. The very start of round 3, okay, fuck this, like the grappling isn't working. I just need to bang with this guy. As soon as he does that, in a way slips his shot, bangs him with the fucking left.
Yeah.
Like it was brutal, man.
Before we continue that, Cisan has an answer to my question about Naoki's name.
Okay.
His nickname is Taoshia Joker. Taoshia means knockout fighter. About Joker, he painted his face to look like Batman Joker and made the Rise poster. Oh, okay. It's kind of like that guy. You know that guy who did the who was doing the naked things, just covering his dick up with the poster.
Yeah, that freak.
Forgot that guy. And he actually got some like viral, like circled around like.
Apparently, he has like a sponsor that's like a gay lawyer.
Oh, that too as well. Yeah, that too as well.
Yeah, and so he like was paying him crazy.
Man, imagine being a Japanese twink boxer. T-Dubs said that Kyle chases gym 6 times in 5 years. That's almost a gym every fucking year. Jesus.
It's like a gym for every shower.
Yeah. Oh my god. Also, apparently, Inoue, Ike on our Discord said that Inoue is apparently sponsored by Sho Nakata, who, if I looked him up and this is correct, I'm Sho Nakata, excuse me. the baseball player, if this is the same person. So, T-san, can you clarify if you happen to know if Inoue is sponsored by the baseball player Sho Nakata, sorry. Okada also apparently has some interesting sponsors. I'll put it that way.
He's some sugar mamas, sugar daddies,
Possibly sugar parents,
sugar parents.
yeah. I don't know how else someone who's now going to be 0-4, and I guarantee this is not the last time he'll be in RIZIN. So I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about a guy who's and there are fans who are saying, I was looking at the comments on Twitter, like, why is a guy like this getting another shot, and will presumably get another shots versus I don't know. One of my favorite fighters in Deep is Naoki, not Naoki, excuse me, Rikia. But maybe he doesn't sell enough tickets, or maybe he doesn't have the right sponsors, so he's may never fight in RIZIN. So I know when you think about this, that even UFC, because UFC you can't have sponsors, but even if you didn't have even that era, like as far as I know, like nobody really gets sponsor preferences and then card placement. As far as I know, maybe
It's like a Taito Ivasa thing. I think would be the best example. He's on like a 9-fight streak loss, but they still invite him back because fuck knows.
Does he sell tickets in Australia or something like that?
Yeah, like he probably has a community in Australia that they don't just like bin him, but like I feel like other fighters aren't given that same preferential treatment.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to say that like 9-fight losing streak is that's still like something. But at least he has wins on his record. That's the most I can at least say. He's not 0-4. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Obviously, he must have some very powerful sponsors because I don't know. Is anybody buying tickets in the Okada fan section? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it.
I guess he's like a name as well. He's developed his name off the Hiromoto stuff, so like people recognize. Like people probably don't know who say Inoue is, but they know who Koki Okada is, just from all his antics over the years.
But now he's getting like go away heat from the audience.
Yeah.
At least from the internet audience, at least what it seems. So, okay, and T-san said that he looked up if Nakata, Inoue was sponsored by baseball players, and he couldn't find anything. Anyway, I'll say this: there are only 2 fights I'd be interested in Okada doing. One would be Kota Miura. That's the only one I could think of where maybe Kota could possibly get a win. Okada could also win that as well. Or do you know the best fighter in Deep right now, Kentaro Hachizu? Do you know this guy? He's the pro wrestler guy with the big bushy beard.
He's the weird apology picture.
Oh, he might. Yeah, oh, yes. This guy. Look at that record. Look at that. A red stoplight of a record.
Frozen stoplight.
Yeah. Broken stoplight. Oh, wait, never mind. He's Fire Flow as well. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Oh, my God.
I didn't even know that.
You just can't fucking escape with these guys. Like,
I didn't even know that. Well, never mind. Okada's going to leave Fire Flow probably by the end of this year, so maybe you could do the fight by like next year or something.
I have to make sure I'm not recruited to Fighters Flow anytime soon.
Maybe this is Fire Flow's world and we're just living in it.
It's a very likely possibility.
Okay, I guess Kota Miura then. I don't know anybody else. I don't know. Because Okada's going to get booked again. They're going to give him, they're going to try to find the easiest fights for him, and Kota Miura might just be the most logical one I could think of. Any thoughts on that, Sam?
I'm fine with the Miura matchup. I'd like to see Inoue in RIZIN again, though, because I thought Inoue did what he needed to do, and like he punished Okada for the boring, like wrestling impressionist game plan. You know, like he did what he had to do. He embarrassed Okada on the takedown entry. He made him look desperate. Knocked him out
Yeah.
in the third after 2 rounds of sloppy grappling.
Um, do you have? Is this a case where you have to book him? This is a case where you gotta book him carefully, though, right? Because
Well, you don't want to like jump him up after an Okada one, but I'd like to see him again. I don't want to just like, lose this guy to time and like you never hear from this guy again.
maybe
I think
he's one.
Yeah, I think it's a good sign they booked him after the Yama loss.
Oh yeah, yeah. He definitely has some. He definitely has someone up there who likes him. So to get booked that quickly.
Or maybe it was meant to be a squash match. Maybe they thought Okada would bulldoze this kid.
Oh no, I think both were meant. They were both supposed to be squash matches. I think, for in a way, because remember also he got booked for the RIZIN Korea show. I'm pretty sure when they were booking that show, like, okay, we gotta get some fights where the Korean guy at least gets one win. Maybe this will be the one. Maybe so. I think he's he was thought of to be RIZIN's resident jobber, but yeah, didn't pan out. He did not follow the script. So yeah, in a way. Let's just give a quick look to his
Only
record.
22.
Only 22. Yeah, not that young. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he has a much. What is it? What is it? Yeah. Miyagawa.
It was not Amiyama. It's Miyagawa. Yeah.
I get them confused too, but hey, maybe Amayama is the fight to make. Maybe Osaka Dome. Maybe at the Osaka Dome.
Oh God, yeah. Just underneath Noero-chan.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh, T-San says that Taka Kenshin said he tried to water cut, but about 7 kilograms, Jesus Christ, but planned the last 1.5 kilograms, he could not make it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You would think, okay, that guy's got to be holding in a lot of water anyway. 7 kilograms, 7 kilograms for a boy like that, whatever. My God. Okay, well, that's a show. I guess we can get into the Q&A portion. So we can just talk some nonsense. And I see your first question. Speaking of nonsense, Super Anime King, you guys watching the White House card? Will you be, Sam?
Oh, I watch every UFC card.
See Bonfim versus Bilal.
That was a fucking shitfest. But yeah, I did see it. I watched the cards with my friend. We just make fun of it all. So it's a good time no matter how poor the card is. And we make picks on Topology. So
why not Verdict? You should be doing on Verdict, man. That's
should be doing on Verdict, but Verdict don't fucking pay me nothing. So
yeah. I will be watching UFC card. I'm trying to think of like right off the bat. I think the only fight I'm interested in, like really like curious to watch, would be Poatan versus Serial Gain. Topuria and Gaethje, I have no interest in. Gaethje has a puncher's chance, but in every which way, in any way, and Topuria should win no matter what, I think. Aren't you interested in Kaladakis? I forgot. He is, what is it? Bo Nickel, I think he's facing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. Chandler Hoofy.
No, not Chandler.
Hokage versus Black Beast.
Oh God, no. Listen, that is Hokage versus
Sugar versus Zabi.
I forgot that's even happening. RIZIN legend Sean O'Malley. Oh man, God, that's really the best they could have come up with.
It's gonna be a LARPy event.
That's it. Did you hear the crazy thing about like that only like they're not allowing fat people into the arena or something, or the show?
I didn't see that.
Well, so the army. So if you're in the army, you can request, I think, like only 2 tickets or something. They're doing that thing, but apparently you have to meet like a certain BMI requirements to get in.
I did hear that BB was not going to be in attendance.
BB?
You're not familiar with BB?
BB.
The big Yahoo?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, I never heard BB before.
No, that's his nickname.
Really? Oh, okay. I thought the whole thing was he was gonna be there. That was Andy G's whole video. I was like, oh, he's gonna
Yeah,
be.
but that's the joke. Like, he's not going to be there.
Oh, I thought the thing he really was gonna be there. Oh.
No, I heard Steen was going to be there too. Palm Beach Pete. You didn't see that one?
I know Palm Beach. I hate to say it, but I do follow him just because it's so stupid.
I seen him at the Knicks game. The guy's looking interesting.
Oh yes, yeah. I don't know. Some people say what happened when the Knicks lost the other day, that New York City turned to Gaza almost.
Jesus.
So, it was bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. It was bad. It got bad though. Like, yeah. But Kobe, they say that the weather for isn't it true that it's supposed to be raining as well? Is it going to be like deep, or they're going to be just we're going to see fires?
Oh my god, the slip fest, the slip gate in deep.
Oh,
like
I want to. Well, no. They got to have like some sort of contingent plan to like, obviously like.
They have a dome and an arch.
Yes,
but doesn't like mean shit of like wind is blowing it in. Dana said they have replacement canvases, so like maybe they rolled.
Also, isn't this? Did I read correctly that this because it was? It's okay. It's in the White House. It's technically not. It's like on a weird sovereign land thing. So the commission's not overseeing it.
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I thought I read something like that. Okay, well, I guess we can also, J Wolf, you're bringing it up. About the bar announcements, we could talk about that as well. Kleber versus Prince Hiroya. Is it Prince Hiroya or Prince Akimoto, J Wolf? You have to correct me.
They look the same according to J Wolf.
Yeah. So it's Akimoto versus Kleber, and then Hagiwara versus Doubtbeck. I listen. I'm excited for Kleber versus Akimoto. That is immensely intriguing. That is a great fight to make. Hagiwara Doubtbeck has me worried. For Hagiwara particularly.
It's like the stupidest fight to make if Doubtbeck does like the pussy grappling shit. Because like Doubtbeck can bang. Doubtbeck can stand and trade, and he has done before. But like I hate when he like resorts to the like Yaman. Yaman turned him into a fucking sniffer.
Yeah.
Like Hagiwara has got offensive striking. Like maybe we just see the same. Like it's a risky fight to make, but I guess you could say any fight with a grappler and Hagiwara is a risky fight to make at this point.
Also, other, not even the grappling now. The whole Muay Thai thing. If I now he trains at Tiger Muay Thai, I believe, right? I believe that's where Doubtbeck trains. Or am I getting confused?
Probably like jumps around there a couple months of the year. I don't think he's full time there.
If I'm his coaches, I watch that Abijah fight, and I'm like, okay, Doubtbeck, you have sufficient enough grappling. We don't have to rework on that. Let us work on this Muay Thai clinch shit, and you can beat Hagiwara that way. So
Doubtbeck's kind of a short guy.
Okay. Hafid says that he trains at Turan Orda, but doesn't spend much time at TMT nowadays. Okay. I just assumed all those like Caucasian guys like wound up. They somehow wind up at
Nozimov is the guy who's full time at Tiger Muay Thai.
Klesnik as well. What's it? Oh yeah. So yeah, I know that you said Doubtbeck's a little bit short. I know that Abijah was I think taller than Hagiwara. Maybe.
Yeah, that was a tall guy.
I just don't. I don't think that it's. Yeah. This was the original. I heard that Doubtbeck was supposed to have somebody else initially.
Yeah.
That fight kind of made more sense when I thought about it logically. It's just.
I heard other stuff for Hagiwara. But then Barr came in and was like, what did he say? It was really funny translation. It was like,
Did you listen to the auto dub thing?
yeah,
Oh, it's hilarious. I love the auto dub thing now. I'm addicted.
Hagiwara, we have a tough opponent for you. Are you ready to come back? Like some funny shit like that.
I'll be honest. I thought that Hagiwara was going to be out for longer just because of how bad that cut was. I really thought that cut was taking him out for months. Happy says Baja's week was ridiculous. He gets to scratch his knee standing up. I don't know why. I just thought that's funny.
Sounds like freakish reach, samurai reach.
Is this HBK? I don't know. Is this the Heartbreak Kid? Is he going to do some shit music?
Well, how's the music go?
Sexy boy. I'm just a sexy boy.
Oh yeah. You need to start playing this.
Yeah, I don't want to know because I'll probably get copyright strike.
Sure, fuck, Shawn Michaels.
Cole Mayday says Baja needs to come back at 155. He gets mauled by probably any RIZIN regular at 155. I think.
Could do Imoto versus Abijah, 55.
Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah, you. What about Haga versus?
Yeah, Haga.
Yeah,
Haga versus Abijah. I mean,
actually, I'll tell you this. Yobi might be a good fight, but Bay Noah versus Abijah. I think that could be good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm scared what like inviting Abijah back actually does at this point.
I don't think they're gonna invite him back though.
I don't think they will. That's the point.
Let's see. Oh, Hafiz says, "Word on the street is Abijah is one of the top sparring partners in Vegas MMA scene. Extreme Syndicate always use him to test whether or not their up and comers are ready to fight." You know, there's guys I know. I've heard of guys like that are in the gym that may not be successful in MMA. They may not have the best record, but they are the best sparring partners, and they kind of put them up against that person to see where they're at. I can see Abijah being one of those guys, especially because he can scratch his knees standing up while standing up. So, yeah, I don't think Abijah's come back as far as what my gut feeling is. How do you feel about Kleber versus I almost said Akimoto?
That's a beautiful fight. It's a good headliner. Kyoma shows these days are the best RIZIN shows. So I hope that card is sufficiently stacked. I think it's a chance for Akimoto to announce himself even more after that mix win. Because I think there's a real possibility that he finishes Kleber, does what his, I was going to say protege, I meant his master. I couldn't do. Because Asakura went to decision with him and then lost to him by a submission. So I think there's like a chance for Akimoto to really like go forward from this. Because like once he beats Kleber, it's like how higher can he go after that? Because it's title contention for him then.
Yeah, but also what I like about Kleber is that I have to read in my mind right now. Kleber always finds a way to be so sicky as his opponents, but given Mikaru's opponents against him, you have to feel good about Kilman's chances. But there's always that chance of Kleber. There's always you make one mistake and he'll latch on that triangle choke or that guillotine or Darce or whatever. Not to mention, listen, Juan Archuleta submission is one of my favorite submissions of any major MMA promotion. The weird inverted heel hook thing. So there's always that possibility, and you're always thinking about that in the back of your head. Now, if he fights if Kleber fights like he did in the Pitbull fight, then yeah, it's not. But I don't think Kleber's, for the most part, has brought it most of the time.
I think Kleber is like at a point.
I have no idea how you say he's a boring fighter, Jay Wolf. I have no idea how you think he's a boring fighter at all.
At a point, Kleber was something. Now I just think he's too. I don't know, like he doesn't have that urgency anymore.
I still love the Karamov fight though. The Karamov fight.
The Karamov fight was just like a LARP fest.
Yeah.
Like there's a really funny clip at the end where Karamov is like kicking his heel onto Clever, going, Clever, 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 Clever.
Remember when he
Like,
was screaming Povagar when the when the submission wasn't even in?
yeah, I'm partial to the Darsan Saito.
Oh yes,
Where
that one.
he Dar Saito's Popega,
Yeah.
Popega. Like, I like that one. Clever's a good guy, but these days, like the Asakura fight, like I kind of seen everything I needed to see.
Oh, there is a blueprint to beat him. There is a clear blueprint to to easily beat him, but also it's just there's always you always have that there's always that thing in the back, that submission possibility in the back of the mind.
If Akimoto like drops him and like jumps into the guard, I'll probably like have to look away, in case
Yeah,
like Clever
yeah,
like latches up a triangle or something.
yeah. But I think it's a great fight. Someone else. Oh god, someone here had the. Oh yeah, Shadow Eye. Sorry. Kobe Day had the question: who does Shadow Eye face without Akimoto or Clever available? I was thinking Majima. He hasn't really faced like a pressure grappler type. I mean, other than Koji Takeda. Let me think. Yeah, really, it's only Koji Takeda. I'm not counting Archuleta. I guess Clever.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess Clever as well. But honestly, if you think about it,
yeah.
like,
Instead of sorry to interrupt,
yeah,
Majima, like I think if I'm Ryzen, I'm getting Shadow Live out of 45. I'm getting up to 55, and I'm keeping them there until he fulfills those UFC dreams. Probably Gustavo. Like you could
you go ahead with that, and then whatever
you
happens after between Clever and Akimoto, you then do that for New Year's
do
Eve.
that on New Year's Eve. You could do Gustavo and like you could do Gustavo, have him drop down again, fight Akimoto New Year's Eve, bounce off to the UFC, or you could do Gustavo
I don't
then
think
on New
Gustavo has
Year's
any
Eve.
interest in 145 though. He seems to have no interest in going to 145 because I
No, I'm
figured.
not talking about Gustavo.
Oh, sorry,
I'm
Shadow
talking
Eye.
about Shot Alive. If he goes
Okay.
up to beat Gustavo, he beats Gustavo. He has the lightweight belt. He comes back down. He fights Akimoto, fights Clever, whatever, on New Year's Eve. That could work. Or he could beat Gustavo, then defend versus Satoshi New Year's Eve.
The thing is that Ryzen has never done like double champ thing, and I don't know if they want to do that. I don't know if they would they, or you could just do it as a non-title fight, I guess. But that kind of makes it less interesting. But you would think that if they wanted to try this whole double champ, I don't even think that. I don't know. They would have done it with Kyoji. I feel like he could have been the guy that could have easily, but he even vacated the bantamweight title. I think it was.
Who?
Didn't Kyoji vacate bantamweight?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just seems like Ryzen would have done this before if they were interested in doing a double champ thing, or even like one of the light heavyweight guys going to heavyweight when they were doing those things.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different scenario, right? Like, Shed Live is the most dominant fighter in Ryzen's history. They probably just want to, because like he's gone after this year. You'd imagine. It's like I don't think Ryzen mind if he's like just going to be gone after this. Then they can do like a Grand Prix at lightweight, do a Grand Prix at featherweight. Do what they want. In that scenario.
Oh my god, we got somebody. Let's see. What is it? What is it? Superman Making says, I heard they want Shad to fight a PFL guy, but I don't think that's gonna. Was it Timur? Is that like the name that's like being thrown around?
Yeah, or you could do the winner of McKee Salamat, but it's the age-old brother thing with Salamat.
Brother. But I also right now there doesn't seem to be any sort of major talent exchange. It seems like UFC PFL is the one who's getting the stuff from Ryzen because that's a whole UNEX thing. But there doesn't seem to be like of an inverse because it's really not necessary for Ryzen to get a PFL guy. It's more necessary for a PFL guy to get a Ryzen guy if they're on UNEXT. So yeah, I don't see this, and especially that had to be a co-main event of like Tokyo Dome or something, right? They would not put that as a main event, like Timur versus Shadow Live, right? No, they wouldn't.
I don't know. Like it's such a big fight as well, but like with that revival festival, like there's so much of like Ryzen's big hitters on that event. Yeah, man. maybe Agiwara, Asakura, obviously, Suzuki, Hiramoto,
Mm,
Reina even. There's
mhm.
so much fights there that I could see headlining over it. It would be high up on the card though, for sure. Like it wouldn't be underneath a contenders fight, but like I could see Asakura, depending on the opponent, headlining above Karamov
Um,
possibly.
Kobe Day says he doesn't think it's a sure thing that Shad beats Gustavo or Satoshi. I think he beats Gustavo.
Nothing's sure in MMA. I mean,
I
I,
know, I
I
know, but
like his chances versus Gustavo Satoshi. It's a more interesting matchup.
yeah. I would, if you ask me now, I say he beats Gustavo. Satoshi though, it's still that's like I don't know. I think he would aggressively try to take down Gustavo like Mikuru did, and there when Mikuru took on Gustavo. I know it was a kind of a weird weight class. I think they did at 150, but Gustavo. Listen, you know, someone said a long time ago that he's a BJJ black belt, but we have yet to see it applied in RIZIN. Hafid says, "Do you remember when Najma called out Hagiwara last year after knocking out knee? I remember that. It was the most random call out. Like
That's
Hagiwara, what? Someone told him
because
that Hagiwara's a big name, so he's like, oh, maybe I should call him out. That's
he
what he did.
posted an Instagram story of watching the fuck what was it? I think he was watching the Akimoto versus Akiwara, RIZIN Landmark 12, and he's like, these guys put on boring fight. Hagiwara, come here, or like Hagiwara, I'm coming for you. He called out Yaman as well, I think, or he called out somebody's featherweight guys.
Yeah.
I do remember
Oh,
this. He was trying to get a Japanese fight.
I guess that also makes sense because there is more notability when you fight a Japanese guy versus a foreigner, especially Hagiwara over knee.
Nozmov like fucked his knee. I think it's ACL.
Yeah. Did you see that also Segura knee on he was training at ATT
Kilcliff.
Kilcliff, I'm sorry, Kilcliff, yeah.
And
And
he got dominated by some 20-year-old.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who it could be. I wonder if it's a pro.
I know who it is.
Oh, you know who it is?
Yeah.
Is it like a secret name you can't say? Or did he? Or is it online?
I think he revealed it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I missed it. Okay, I didn't see it. Okay. CJ says that he thinks that they're more likely to share talent with Coker's own promotion. Well, what the promotion come about first? So, here's J Wolf's solution: sit Shadow Live till New Year's Eve for Akimoto Kleber, and then do the Satoshi fight in the first quarter next year, unless Shad's contract has a time limit for the end of the year. I thought, wasn't there a time limit? I know it's 2 fights, but I thought there was a time limit.
I don't think I said it in the server earlier. I don't think Shad Live wants to be fighting for RIZIN into 2027.
I don't think so either.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, I think I still think he's going to be gone probably before this year. That was what my big bold prediction was. Oh yeah, somebody what is it? Oh my god, I'm trying to look at all the. CJ says knee is a street fighter. He's not meant for gyms. Anime King says impossible, but Shad versus Parnez would be incredible on a skill level. Might be the highest level best fight on paper. But now Parnez, he's now signing with UFC. I heard. First I heard it was PFL. Now UFC.
I God knows what that guy.
Yeah. I guess I'll also ask you this: during the when they're announcing the Kleber fight, what do you think of the tagline "The Road to Stop Shadolayev"? It's no longer USA. It's not USA. It's no longer Japan versus the world. It's the road to beat Shadolayev going into the end of the year.
It's an accurate representation of the featherweight division, right? They had some interesting announcements. They announced
pretty much, yeah.
Saito's match was going to be announced by the end of the month or something. I don't know what they brought him in the ring for.
Yeah. By the way, also speaking of in the ring, happy marriage, happy now I guess tied up Kurumi-chan. You see the flowers? I thought it was she got like all these flowers, and she clearly was like it was like 5 or 6 bouquets of flowers that she couldn't hold. She was trying to like hold like all these flowers that she had just been given.
It's funny how there's nothing posted about the husband on any socials.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's by design. For
Oh
me.
no, I know why, but it's funny that the culture has been woven to like where she does not want to post it in case of like a downfall. You
It,
know,
it's
she
kind of
posts
also
her
like,
husband and all the
yeah,
followers just drain slowly, slowly, slowly.
it's also that thing where it's that idol thing where they kind of still want
Yeah,
to make themselves available. Like,
yeah.
yeah, you don't want to
It's like
wind up.
the female pro wrestlers in Japan. There was some, I don't know her name, but she was interviewed about it, and it's like a parasocial relationship between the fans and the wrestlers. It's like an idol like thing.
Mhm.
She described it as.
I've heard that some of the K-pop stars are like secretly married, and they
Yeah,
can't like
yeah.
mention anything about or who have girlfriends can't mention. I think there was one it was either a J-pop singer or someone like they took a picture and somebody like they saw the shadow of the person taking the picture and it was clearly a guy, and then rumors spread about that the idol had a boyfriend or whatever, and her career was like totally ruined by like that.
Mm.
And she had to come out like say, "Yes, I have a boyfriend. Sorry, I've been deceiving you. I promise I'll do better in the future." Type.
Hopefully, Walnut does not meet the same fate.
Oh no, we love
She did
Walnut.
a
We don't.
joke video. She did a joke video with a judo player,
Uh huh.
and
CJ says he stopped watching Shuto Watanabe when he found out he was married.
yeah.
Uh, J Wolf says, "Well, who cares what Shad he's leaving? Sit his ass till the proper fight develops, unless his contract has a time limit." I mean, you can't also. You want to be like one, J Wolf? You want to be like one and just sit out fighters? We don't want to go that route, please. Um, and Super Anime King says, "I see Shad leaving, and next year is a featherweight Grand Prix." Oh, did you see also Yachi said that he also hinted at a lightweight
The
Grand Prix?
lightweight Grand Prix. I mean,
He said he wants to
fucking
be a
get it.
part of it. And I'm like,
Dude,
brother, I don't think you want. I don't think you should be. You really
if
should
there's
not.
a lightweight Grand Prix, I don't want Yachi fucking near it. I'll say that much.
Yeah, absolutely not. He can watch it from the stands, but I don't
I
want to
think
be an
even
alternate.
that is too close.
When they do the Grand Prix for for lightweight, he should. That's when he should be in Pro Wrestling Noah or New Japan or whatever, doing his pro wrestling stuff, so that he can't. He can't. Hafid, are you a monster? He says Yachi versus Yumagazi, please. What are you trying to do, man?
No, you got to do Zumagazi versus Horie or
Yeah.
Kyungpo Kim
Yeah.
or somebody. I think Horie would be the best.
Super Anime King says just throw Chihiro in there. He'll take the fight. Isn't Chihiro? Didn't he re-injure himself? Or am I having?
I don't think so. No, thankfully not.
By the way, also, did you see that Nomura was training with Yachi in the BTR or Confessions, whatever?
Yeah.
Is that? I thought he was still injured. Did he leave? Did he leave Brave? Is he like now for you?
Sorry.
Well, I'm like, I thought he was injured, and then also if he's training with Yachi, that means he's not at Brave anymore. Because I don't think that was the Brave. That was like Aoki's like weird gym thing that they were training at. Because I thought Nomura was at Brave.
Nomura trains with.
Because that's why I got Nomura and Kimura confused. Because they trained together, and remember they were on when they both made their on the
Doesn't
same
Nomura
show.
train with Aoki too? Like
Yeah,
pretty consistently.
but yes, maybe that's why. That's why. Yeah. Oh my god, Hafiz's like giving all these suggestions. What is it? I wish Chihiro fought Shad. He's the one who can do it. Nomura versus Nazimov, please. Noah versus Sakuraba. I think we hinted at that before. I think Noah. I think I'd be leaning more towards Noah versus Yachi. Just do that fight so I can get that out of my mind. That
I do.
happened.
This is how I'd matchmake lightweight. I do Shanta versus Nurkan. Then you do Kyungpo Kim versus Horie. Taisei Sakuraba versus Patricky Pitbull. Who else is there?
Usami as well.
Even do his breaking down stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Beno Oyachi.
Oyachi. Takeda, is he still in? I think he's still in lightweight, right?
He's a featherweight, no?
Did he go up to? Maybe you're right.
Usually he's a featherweight mainly.
Okay. I think you're right, but I thought he went back to. Okay, I thought he went back to lightweight.
The last fight was Ash. I think it was a catchweight, right?
Oh yeah, that's why. That's what's throwing me off. That's what's throwing me off because the Kolesnik fight. Oh yeah, what about him now? We got Kolesnik in there as well. We gotta figure out stuff with him.
It's gonna be at featherweight no matter what.
Yeah. Are we putting Baja in there or no?
Oh god, no.
And no Haga either. Let's see. I'm just gonna look up RIZIN lightweights right now. I'm interested to see what names they give because I'm sure some of these names are pretty outdated.
Satoshi, Gustavo, Nozimov, Sumigezi, Kyungpo Kim.
Oh, Fighters Flow, the best fighter for Fighters Flow, Takeshi Izumi. Can't forget him.
Yeah, Johnny Case, Tenya.
Maybe Johnny Case, maybe Tenya. I put those in the maybes just in case. You never know with those two. Listen, they should get Shamrock as well. I think he's lightweight.
Yeah, is he lightweight?
I think he's lightweight.
Yeah, he's lightweight. He's 55. Yeah.
Okay. Need some Shamrock in there, Hafid. You want to really put the call in for Shamrock, please. What about Wan Bin Ki? What about him? The other.
I don't know.
I always think they just have the two Korean guys face off against each other. Just cancel. Just like, okay, so we know like Jiri Ohara as well. We got Jiri Ohara.
Oh yeah, from Deep.
Yeah. But I don't feel like he's a regular RIZIN guy. He's not on their list of guys that they want to bring in regularly for whatever reason. Like you talk about
this isn't a lightweight, but Arata Mizuno, who beat Ushiku on Deep.
Is he?
Guy with the blonde hair.
Yeah, but isn't he featherweight? I thought he was featherweight.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's not lightweight. But if you're talking about bringing in people from Deep and Pancrase and whatnot, that guy should get the RIZIN call pretty soon.
T-Son says Sakakibara said Shadow Live broke the non-disclosure agreement and leaked how many fights contract had left. Oh no!
Oh, what a scumbag!
They should fire him immediately so he can go to UFC now. And J Wolf says that Spike Carlisle is a lightweight, but he's not anymore. J Wolf, I don't think he's making a lightweight anymore.
Wasn't the fight versus Phillip at like 70?
Yeah, that was at.
Dude, it was like 175.
Yeah, and he looked immensely bigger than Kimura player. Actually, and you just remind me as well, Saika. We also have Saika in there.
Oh, Yambo, yeah.
But he's also not one of the top tier guys. He's definitely not like he's brought in when I guess they need someone to get bodied or be bodied, or he needs to get bodied for somebody. I meant to say
he's like a desperate booking.
Yeah, knockout. Yeah, knockout matchmaking is weird. It's that's the true freak show. That's the true Japanese freak show promotion.
Makes me wonder who's like running it, because sometimes like the stuff I see on there is so like out there. I'm like, it's like ChatGPT. It's like you ever see the Road Dogs letting ChatGPT book SmackDown? Like it's kind of like that, but like Grok AI is booking Knockout.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. Yeah, Spike Carlisle's not making 155 anymore. I don't think, or has no desire.
Intentions.
I thought that Pancrase was so. Since I thought they were going to build up to him versus Yamauchi, because that seemed like what they were going the direction of. So yeah, and we know that RIZIN does not have a 170 division.
Yeah, and they never will.
Yeah, CJ, that's where Chihiro came from, but I think he was only doing the kickboxing for that.
The kickboxing for Knockout was legit.
Yeah,
like he beat Yuki Yosa, I remember, but it's like the 4 ounce shit, like the the unlimited rules. It's like
They
Carlos
have
Moto with a champion
the
there.
old TNA ring. They have like a
Yeah,
six-sided ring.
the 6-sided ring. I like that. I really like that for
Oh, I do
MMA.
too. I do too. I also the camera work is really good. I like how they get really close to the fights. They're almost like up to their asses. With the cameramen are so close.
Knockout's the guilty pleasure, but it's not so much guilty, but like it's something I like. I enjoy watching. I think the visuals and aesthetics are great, especially in their like little mini Apex thing they got
Yeah.
going on. I
But
love that.
also, this is one of the hardest to watch. Remember the only one time I was able to watch them live was at the Facebook
The
show.
Facebook show,
The
yeah.
Facebook show.
They're on Unext. I watched Battle Box versus Hearts.
Yeah.
It was like the weirdest shit I've ever watched. It was like tag team kickboxing. There were like people tagging in, tagging out. It was like a
Yes.
team battle. It's fucking weird.
J Wolf. This has nothing to do with how much loving Landmark cage events. And actually, we're gonna. I guess I remember the subject that we were going to talk about. We're getting questions because people actually watch the show and contribute. Unlike other shows where only HBKs doing run-ins, mucking it up.
The Heartbreak Kid 2004. What a fucking guy.
Yeah. And
then you're going to get that guy on.
Then the Knicks lost yesterday. Okay, I don't want to be anywhere near MSG whether the Knicks lose or win. I don't. Yes, it'll look like when Tachan lost his fight.
Oh god, yeah, they busted up fucking ZBO Arena.
So I know we can talk like 5 or 10 minutes on this. How do you rate cards that have clearly record and skill disparities, and then they still have like finishes like this card did, and to a point, RIZIN 53? How do you put those? How do you rate those cards versus like, a show from earlier this year, the RIZIN 52 show, or a New Year's Eve show or Super RIZIN show?
I think it's fine. You just gotta call it how it is, right? Like,
yeah,
you can praise this show. I thought the show was great. I thought it was really entertaining, but I didn't think it was like a high level fucking masterclass. Like, I didn't think it was.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
High level MMA. 7.58. It was entertaining. It had finishes. It had funny moments. But like, when analyzing the show, like, you need to have the context. Like, and you need to, as I said, you say it how it is, call it how it is. Like, RIZIN 52 is great because of the matchups. It had real high level matchups. It had great main event, great fights, great entertainment, finishes.
It was quick as well. I also had to give him, nice and quick show. I think this guy started following me today, and I like his tier. I think he put it perfectly. I think it's B. It's a B show on his tier list. I think that's how. I think I probably agree with like this entire how it's laid out right now. C, the 2 B's, and the A so far. So yeah. I mean, I'll put it this way. Have you ever seen the very first Transformers movies? The very first one with Shia LaBeouf. The first one, not the sequel.
Of course.
Yes. I gave that movie a 9 out of 10, but it's a 9 out of 10 because it's just a dumb, stupid 2 hours of visual headache-inducing action, and it's great.
I see where so this is like Jason Statham's Crank.
Yes. If you're a fan of if you saw Red Letter Media's review, probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's like that. I'm not going to. I can't. This is not the same level as like maybe the New Year's Eve show. What was it? Where Kyoji and Kai had their match, or Cape Kai had their match. Not even RIZIN 42. I would even RIZIN 42. I give like a 9. That was a great show.
Like RIZIN 50.
Was that the one where I was in Osaka?
No, it was in. Fuck, where was it?
Was that the Sapporo? Was that a Sapporo one? Oh no! This is their first. This is the first one that they had. The yeah.
Naoki, Machi versus the Korean, Motoya versus Inoue, Chihiro back.
Let's see. Okay, I got the thing right up here.
Hagiwara versus Misech.
Let's see. Let us look up. Okay. Landfill. I don't know why, but this just looks. These first two look. these two look. I'm just looking at the photos. When I look at the photos and I
They
see,
don't have photos apart from
yes,
the graphics.
I get
Like,
worried. Okay, Full Swing Okada fight. I remember that being a fun fight. Ochi and NOV was fine.
he got a standing guillotine, or like a
Yeah,
not a standing, but like he pulled it.
yeah. Fukuda versus Korean Jobber. Listen, I can't. It's a good finish, but like clearly there was a skill disparity.
Yeah.
Spike Carl. This is the one he missed weight for as well, and
Hmm.
Izumi won. I have to give 10 out of 10 just for Izumi winning. So sorry. End of discussion. Sorry. Maeda versus Rice Ball
Rice
Kid.
Ball Kid.
Listen, I was looking forward to this fight, but it's also kind of like, why are you doing this? Why are you putting this guy?
I thought it was fucking funny.
I thought it was funny too because it was just clearly Maeda was just so he's so like was so levels above him. It's maybe one of the few times where a squash match was actually kind of funny and entertaining, and I didn't like have like secondhand whatever. Ito fight, Laramie fight was great. That was an amazing fight. Kimura Yokoyama was just Yokoyama just going for the Imanari roll, and then he just got knocked out.
Got uppercutted.
Yeah. Hagiwara Misech was totally a gimme fight for him. And King Polo King, King Polo King, Ed Polo King, and the Sakai fight was heavyweight swap.
He flips Sakai over from a bottom guard.
Yes,
using
and then
his guard into mount.
elbows.
Yeah. Noir Gustavo is great.
Yeah. I kind of wish they didn't end the fight that early in that way in the round, but yeah, whatever. The Outback Suzuki was great as well. I guess also if you like it, depending on how you see it judged. And then
I rewatched the fight, and like when I first watched the fight live, I was like, "What the fuck?" Suzuki like clearly won that. I already watched it not that long ago, and I actually went in the way of the Outback.
Yeah. Okay. I think because he just got those. He got some last minute. He did more damage to the legs of Chihiro.
If it's scored the old judging,
oh yeah, it's old. Yeah. Okay.
it has to be Suzuki. But like, if we're doing round by round, I thought Delpec got 1 and 2, like pretty not convincingly, but like he put a stamp on the rounds. I have a special place in my heart for this event.
Yeah, this was in their first real. This was their first like real roll show. I looked up also Pride. Pride never went to any rural areas. They just stayed in like Yokohama, Tokyo, Osaka. They didn't really travel out that far. And
they did Rainbow Hall in Nagoya once.
I guess Fukuoka, if you want to count Fukuoka, whatever. Who asked about RIZIN 50? Was that you who asked it, or was somebody else?
Me.
Okay. So yeah, that's a thumbs up. JL, what is L? I don't care what the verdict score is. Sorry, Hafi, I don't care if it is an 8 or not. This car is not an 8. I'm sorry. It's Landmark 14 is not an 8. It's a 7. A show can be dumb and entertaining just as much as it can be, I don't know. You understand what I'm trying to say, Sam? You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
I mean, rating Landmark 14 and 8 is not rating RIZIN 52 and 8. It's not the same 8.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. A 10 out, because if I give Jackass the movie a 10 out of 10, does not mean I put on the same level as The Godfather or Goodfellas. I don't. And yeah, that's the other thing. I remember I got shit because I really love the Sapporo cards, but I recognize, you know what? These are just the Sapporo cards were all just dumb fun cards and dumb fun things happened on them. So yeah, RIZIN 20 was the greatest of all time. I can agree with that. RIZIN 20 is probably the pinnacle, maybe best. I would maybe say Super RIZIN with Akimoto, Hiramoto versus Azukura.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, this show is 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is not bad. I know 7 out of 10 is bad for people nowadays because everything has to be a 10 out of 10 or 1 out of 10. If it's not a 10 out of 10, then you hate it. And if you rate out 1 out of 10, then you think it's the worst thing ever. Oh, interesting statistic. This past weekend was the 80th event in RIZIN history. You guys have beaten Pride by that. The number is how many shows? By like 20 or 30 at this point, I think, right? Oh, Takaka Kenshin versus Sakai was the 1,000th fight in RIZIN history. Oh, that's disappointing to hear that.
It's disappointing. Yeah.
I'd much rather would have been Bainoa versus well, actually, Hafid, do you guys count the prelims? I'm really curious to know. Do you count the prelims, or you guys only go by main card fights? I'm assuming you do all the fights. CG says JQ was great on Rise of 20. Can't wait to see him again. He's supposed to be fighting in he said he's fighting in Game Bread next. Oh. And he did it. He just did his. He was training in, I think, Colombia. I think it was.
What about Crookshank?
I don't. I think it's best that he not come back. They count everything. Okay, they count everything.
So even the Vanderlei Takuro tag team grappling shit.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I guess that counts. Yeah. J-Will says the epic RIZIN trigger the first is a gold standard of great events. It's really not,
so ugly.
Man.
It looks so ugly, man. That like they couldn't figure like the color grading for the broadcast.
Oh yes,
hideous. Yellow fucking logos. Like, what are we doing, man?
Was that wasn't the one where they introduced the green stuff? The green, right? Because Hagiwara. Okay.
I mean, RIZIN Decade. I love that event. That's another one that is a special place in my heart. That was a great event. Decade.
CJ says they count the lost fights from the Bellator.
Sabatello versus.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was talking about RIZIN Decade.
Oh yes. Oh, RIZIN Decade. Yeah. That was a good show. And Hafid saying Super RIZIN 2, 3, or 4.
2 had the 2 was Karamov. No,
I think it has to be 3. I think the Hiramoto Mikuru.
Yeah, that was the best full card, I feel.
Even because here's the even if what I said about that show was even if every other fight was awful on that card, the Ren and Mikuru fight just had a different aura to it. It felt
like a Connor fight.
It felt like that level. I mean, luckily, most of the fights in that show were pretty good. I mean, the Hiroya. There was also wasn't that the first show when you guys brought back live English commentary? I think that also helped as well.
Yeah. Yaman versus Suzuki.
Yes, yeah.
Saito versus Yuta Kubo.
Hiroya
versus
Tokuro.
Hiroya Tokuro.
Did I have any prelims? Was that also Soya and Dotson? Is that the one where Soya?
I think so.
Oops, I just clicked the wrong link. Okay. Here we are. How could you forget Pacquiao and Ampo?
The co-main.
Oh, that also had the OnlyFans bare knuckle fighter and the other bare knuckle fighter. There's 2 bare knuckle fights. Oh yeah, that's why it was Dodson Soya on the bare knuckle fight on that one.
Keito Oyama's debut.
Yeah. Oh, and also Catfish Cozy had their fight of the year as well.
The MMA fight.
Yeah, and that was also Ogi Kubo versus Shinryu 1.
Yeah. Majima versus
Ni.
Suguru Ni.
Yeah. That was the first fight of the downfall of Ni. Oh my God! Let's see. J Wolf says Trigger was a blue logo. Super Rise is the gold logo. Get it right, Mr. J.
It was a fucking gold logo. Like I said, it was like the weird like yellow, green, blue cage. Like they couldn't fucking decide. It wasn't the gold logo.
It's hard to tell. J Wolf sometimes with the color.
That was the event. Hagiwara, soccer kicks, shoji, right?
Yeah. I think that was the one where where the other one was it was the Kinoshita reverse DQ thing.
Suzuki fought somebody on it as well, Chihiro.
J Wolf, we can go for 3 hours because we have people who are actually contributing. As you can see, Mr. Hafid is contributing some interesting discussion, and so are you. So we could go for 3 hours if we want to, because I have something called viewers.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. By the way, J Wolf, I saw that you did a show with Todd. No, I mean, no, I'm not being facetious. I swear, I saw that pop up on my Twitter. What was the show you did with Todd and Ensign? You can type in the chat and I'll post about it. We need to maximize our cams. So you mean like that?
I fucking just got rid of me, can't.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to maximize. I'm not good at this shit.
Maximize my cam.
So I think you said, Hafid, a tier list of RIZIN events. You know what? I'm gonna send up to you, Hafid. Give me a call. We should do something. We should rate the events, and then we should do a separate one for events you have been for when you started with RIZIN, Hafid. Do split view. Okay, I'm still okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Like that.
God, my profile picture looks beautiful.
If you mean like that, yeah, I just
I need to get a webcam.
Yeah. Yes, the RIZIN report. You know what? Is the RIZIN report? Is that what the AI called it, J Wolf? Todd and Ensign is Friday. Okay, I'll tune into that.
I won't.
Okay. You've been there since 2017. RIZIN's first show was in 2015. Okay. Did you even, if you don't mind me asking, Hafi, did you ever get to see the first RIZIN shows at all, or did you? When did you actually start? What was your first RIZIN show that you actually watched? I would love to go back and do a rewatch of those first RIZIN shows from the New Year's 2015. I'm gonna have to search long and hard for them. I don't know if do you guys have them on RIZIN.tv? I haven't really checked.
Yeah,
there are.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I watched the first one through completely legal means. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad to know that. I can rest easier now. Anything else? Any JMA? I think only other JMA thing was that RIZIN versus Breaking Down shows happening this weekend.
Yeah, they sold 10K tickets, didn't they?
I do say I have to kind of walk back when I said that Breaking Down had peaked, and I think I'll say this: I think at the time it peaked, but they somehow managed to get out of their peakness. If that makes any sense, what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know how they did. I don't know if it's just luck or they just whatever, but they seem to they broke out of it. So good on them. Who is it's Usami versus Hosokawa.
Suzuki's
versus
Suzuki's fighting
Rio Taira.
Yeah, he's fighting the guy that chinned Catfish.
Yeah, and then Yamaniha, who's not going by Allen, is facing. I don't know. I never heard the guy he's facing. Yeah. So I don't. There's Code Mayday says, does RIZIN sweep those 3 fights? I think Usami wins. I will say probably Suzuki wins. I don't know about Yamaniha.
Is Yamaniha even RIZIN anymore?
I don't think so.
You can't claim that guy's RIZIN.
It's that weird, that's that weird thing where it's like, and J-Wolf, you do it all the time, and it irritates me when like one fighter had like one fight in RIZIN, you call him like a RIZIN fighter. It's like Katie Perez, like she's now a RIZIN fighter.
It's Morales. We are RIZIN.
Yes. Azakura Circle. Yeah, Yamaniha last fought a RIZIN in 2024. So, yeah, No, he's no longer a RIZIN fighter. If you haven't fought for a promotion in over a year, you're no longer with that promotion as far as I come. Unless it's like UFC or something, where we know how their contracts work.
Yeah.
Or
Bellator.
Or Bellator even had weird contracts. Okay. Yamani is taking on Toransuke. That's who he's taking on. who I don't know anything about that guy. But I looked at
Not
the
that.
rest of the fights and they all look like shit. So it's just tattooed motherfuckers. And that one kid who I think attacked Ensign,
Oh
I think
yeah,
is all from the show. That guy.
it's like
That
half the cast.
yeah. There's like J Wolf, you'll love the show. There's like 30 fights on there, and they're like 1 minute. So you should it's definitely your type of fight.
You should
Rise
go
of
live for a job of.
Rise of Fighter and uh ah Black Combat is on that breaking down. They are? Wow, I didn't know that, J Wolf. I didn't know, nor did I care. I really did not. I really did not know that, J Wolf. I'm now less excited for that show now. I was like, oh, the Rise of Fights could be interesting, but now that I hear Black Combat's on there, I don't give a shit at all. So thank you, J Wolf. You ruined it. You ruined it. You blew it. The Adam Sandler. You blew it. Any last comments you want to make about the Landmark show? You got any finishes or fight nights, Sam?
Finish it tonight, probably say in a way. Fight at night. Blasian battle.
Naoki versus Kuroi for me, and also same as well. Finish of the night as well for me.
Performance of the night, probably Laramie.
Oh yeah, 30-26, man. 30. Yep, yeah. So I will also give it to Laramie as well. Sam, you're now back on Twitter.
Yeah.
Are you staying out of trouble?
Trying not to attract any unwanted attention from Obama, but
It's
hard.
Obama, You Next, and Dream World Entertainment, Dream Stage, whatever they call themselves. You have to look out for 3 different entities.
Thankfully, you next have treated me with complete kindness. It's actually Obama are the ones who are
Really? Oh, okay.
real pursuing myself. But I fought all the charges, man. So clean slate. We're back.
Yeah. You working on anything else on your Substack? Anything that fans can look forward to? We're getting a beautiful in-depth write-up for Hiroshima.
Yeah. I'll return for Hiroshima. It's only right.
I mean, that card is looking better. By the way, I incorrectly said that it was Hagiwara Dalbeck for Super RIZIN. It's for that show. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's for Hiroshima.
Yeah.
The implication is that if Hagiwara beats Doubtback, he gets onto the revival festival.
Yes, that's why my brain was all. Bleh.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do a write-up of Kurumi getting married. Try to find out about her husband.
If she tells me who her husband is, she gives me the exclusive scoop. I'll gladly release that in a Substack.
You probably could get a lot of Japanese people to like read it if you like just do an article on her husband.
If I make something completely fake, I'd be like, husband Andrew Benjamin.
Oh God.
Just
oh God.
Get like screenshots in the show.
Just AI screenshots, yeah. So I don't know if there's anything else to say. Just like and subscribe to this thing if you're not already. Check out the short I did on the Furious, the new action movie that comes out this weekend in the United States. What else? J-Wolf says, write up a 2,000 word essay on Sabatel and who he's fighting on a Landmark 15. 15, excuse me.
No, I've stuff to do.
It doesn't have to be anything. It could just be stuff. It could be anything. It could just be staring at the wall. That's stuff. That's more important than write about Sabatel. What else? I'm trying to think. Jay Wolf, you have your show with Todd on Friday. I'm assuming you're doing focus fights tomorrow, or is it HBK who's doing focus fights tomorrow? I don't know.
I think that's a question to ask me.
I don't. Is HBK? I don't know. Do you know? Do you know,
maybe
Sam?
Maybe HBK is gonna go on focus fights.
Oh, okay. That'd be great. We need some Texas. Need some Texas royalty in focus fights, other than J. Chris. You have two. Texan royalty. Let's see. That's about it. Yeah, we watch the show on RIZIN.TV. If you on replay and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll be back. It's Starscream. Another belt on Virgin for this event. Thanks, lads. No problem. Hopefully you didn't listen to my picks because I was dead wrong this entire. I picked. Oh my god. I picked Haga. I picked Ogikubo. I picked Motoya. I picked Okada. I'm trying to think. I did pick Naoki. I did pick Sakai. Technically, I picked Yachi. Hopefully you didn't listen to me at all because I
think I got
did
everything.
better.
I got everything but Ogikubo, but Okada. Everything else I did, I got perfectly.
Okay, I hope it's Starscream. I hope you listen to him, to Sam, because you listen to me. You're not. It's you lost your belt. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever you got debelted. So yeah. Hopefully on the next show, Hiroshima, I'll do a lot better. J Wolf says there will be a focus fights and there's banning of HBK. Well, sorry to hear that.
Unfortunate. He's just a sexy boy.
Yeah, yeah. CJ says I'm watching you ban HBK. I'm gonna say the thing too. If you ban HBK, I am not tuning in. I am not tuning in. And also, you have to ban that guy who is mean to me the last time for no reason. So yeah, ban him, and I will tune in, and I will contribute. I will not be trolling. I promise, J Wolf. But anyway, that's all we have for today. We'll be doing the preview for the next RIZIN show, whenever that'll be. My brain's melted right now, so I don't know off the top of my head. Please like, subscribe, comment, helps the algorithm, all that good shit. And looking forward to the next one. Take care, everybody. Thank you for the support, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day.
Blah.